of apprehension. You can see that she said he can't get anything to drive. It's not short enough to pull. HBL box. There'll be party time there tonight.
There's a lot of trust in Anwar Ali from Sarfraz because he does play him a lot. He likes having him in the side all-rounder, but his numbers, it's the least economical bowler, minimum 200 balls in the PSL, 8.78. So Anwar Ali, although he does get a lot of games, and yeah, there's a change of field, they want him to bowl straight, short mid-wicket in place.
Oh, hello, Sarfraz has gone up, but that was not a concerted appeal. Baz, kya ye mushkil pitch hai?
I think they've gone upstairs here, Wilco.
So it's a review. Baz, you can answer that. Kya ye mushkil pitch hai?
बिल्कुल एलन, लग ऐसा ही रहा है.
हाँ, धन्यवाद.
You got that.
Thank you.
Sarfraz was so confident, wasn't he? If it is, it's a little feather, isn't it?
That's nothing more than that, is it? I mean, I can't even see that ball changing. Sometimes you can see the seam just change its path, but I don't know. Let's have a look at this. Well, Ultra Edge will tell us. Ultra Edge, there's a spike, a tiny spike. Well, you said it, Flem. It's a feather if it is.
Well, it's away from the body, so it's not as if it hit something else.
Team, you are on screen. You need to change your decision. Give out. Give out.
Well, Ultra Edge gave the decision. You can't blame the umpire for that. You couldn't have heard a word. Sir Vivian's having a big birthday. And that's the end of Ahmed Shahzad, and it's the technology that confirmed his dismissal. The faintest of edges.
Yeah, not a lot of reaction. Sarfraz knew straight away, but just a little bit of an anti-climax. Shahzad stood around for quite a while, but the second wicket is down. He's gone for 1, 3 for 2.
Well, now this is a surprise move by Multan. They've promoted Sohail Tanvir up the order. He's coming in at 4, and they're in something of a mini crisis here. It's 3 for 2. 1 ball now to complete the second over. So no Shoaib Malik, no Parad. And it's again another chipped ball. Strange things going on here. 3 for 2, Multan.
Tanvir just doing a bit of gardening. Imagine he'll do some gardening out there. They're just not really going too hard at it, but 2 batsmen out there are talking about it at the moment. Maybe it might be better just setting your weight back, giving yourself more time to read it off the pitch.
Sure that Sohaib Maqsood will be able to play the kind of innings straight away right now. Although if that's his mental mode right now, then he's going to, that's him. But 3 for 2 as Rahat Ali has been generating good pace in this tournament. Economy is good, 7.3. He's picked up 4 wickets, left arm over, and can be quite lively. Shot, gosh, good shot, no run. 20 test matches, the bowler, Rahat Ali. Played his last test in 2016.
Really weird dismissal. Anwar Ali never really went up, so everybody was pretty unsure. And when that decision came, Ahmed Shahzad couldn't believe it. Sarfraz thought it was out straight away. Viv was off, but Shahzad took his time.
Well, this is so different from anything we've seen from Multan. Sangar's failed. It's a first bowler, so it's calling on others to come to the party for Multan.
Well, their blueprint is generally to keep wickets in hand in the power play and just get around 40.
होगा साफ पाकिस्तान, मिलके लगाएंगे जान तो होगा साफ पाकिस्तान.
It's gone a little bit quiet there. Tom Moody and Wasim Akram. Not surprised. 3 for 2. Bowled. No room outside that off stump there.
Well, there's a little bit of a battle in between this game as well. Shoaib Maqsood, who is from Multan. Rahat Ali also from Multan. Yesterday, he was just brilliant. That short ball didn't bother him much. He was smacking it to all parts. Full shot really came to the party. He really flat batted those six. He's got an immense amount of power. And once he hits it, it's not coming back.
This is a good line. But I tell you something, Baz, that's a good bat that Shoaib Maqsood has got. Gosh, it sounds good.
Yeah, and Danny Morrison already asked for that bat from him. He's taken about 12 already, but he wants that 13th one.
He is the perennial bat thief. He keeps saying, you know, it's charity and everything else. He goes home, leaves all his filthy clothes here, and takes a suitcase full of bats.
He wants his helmet as well.
He wants
Uses
his
it
helmet
to bat with, yeah.
Tom Veer, he can bat. He's got a decent record. Gone. Oh, he should have gone. Shane Watson at slip. Shane Watson. How expensive might that prove? It was catchable height.
That's a soda. How did you drop that, Watto? Beautifully bowled. Got the outside edge. Good seam. Extra bounce. See you later. It's actually hit him on the wrist, the left wrist. So, done him for pace. Looked like he had, maybe it just wasn't a full dive, but you'd expect them to get taken.
Well, it was almost a commentator's curse. Again, Flim, I just said he's got a good record, Tom Veer. I think we ought to stop talking about previous records. 3 overs gone, Multan struggling, 6 for 2. At the moment, that looks like an American telephone number, doesn't it? 0121. And Shoaib Maqsood, that blistering innings last night, 85 from 42 balls. Here's Anwar Ali.
Exactly what the fielding side wants. Batsmen look unsure, they're looking at the pitch and they're really thinking about what to do next, and it's all pressure on the batting side right now. They're not thinking about scoring runs, they're actually thinking if this pitch will misbehave or will I be able to hit this through the line or not. So everything right now going in the favour of the bowling side.
Not this one. Shane Watson sort of dived. I don't know whether he needed to dive as hard for it either. Just get his hands to it. Well, that'll be a wide. Might settle down a bit once the new ball softens.
Well, there's a new name in the Multan side. It's Ross Whiteley, Englishman. Shoaib Malik, the captain. Saif Badr, Karim Pollard. You wouldn't want Pollard to come now at 7 for 2. You kind of like him to hold back. And Ross Whiteley in the T20 Blast in England has amassed 817 runs in the last 3 seasons, averaging 9 and over, 62 sixes. So he can bat. He's an unknown quantity. It's his first PSL. Uppish and through the gap. He's pierced that inner ring for 4.
Yeah, that just was a little bit uppish, wasn't it? Oh, look at that. Still a good strike. Picking up a boundary, and they need it, don't they? They're under the pump, 11 for 2. Just saying Whiteley's career strike rate, 143. Very impressive.
Does possess a lot of power in those wrists, so whenever he's driving, he gives that flick of the wrist too.
Gone aerial route this time. Smashes it flat for 6. Whoa, this guy is strong.
Here we go. Thought it was a mushkil pitch. It's all too simple for Shoaib Maqsood. He's in form and he's hit it over extra cover. That's not an easy shot at all.
How did he hit that for 6? It's an amazing shot. Oh, half volley the sign. What's the corridor of carnage now? That is beautiful.
So Bazid, let me ask you again. Kya ye mushkil pitch hai?
Shoaib Maqsood ke liye nahi. Not for Shoaib Maqsood.
Well done. That's what he's just got, this immense power. We saw it last night with 7 sixes. He was hitting those 6s over extra. And now Sohail Tanvir's had a life, dropped at slip.
But what's he been sent out to do? Has he been sent out to play his shots and maximise the 2 fielders out? If so, start slogging.
Still a slip in for Tanvir. I think that's a good idea. He's whipped him leg side. I'm not sure he's going to get 4 for this. He won't.
There's Ben Lachlan doing the fielding. You'll like him bowling, guys. He really mixes it up. A lot of slower balls, good bouncy Yorker, really an excellent T20 bowler. Well, I think he's got the most wickets in Big Bash history.
I saw him just a couple of weeks ago, Flem, in Hong Kong. Came up and he bowled well. You're right, he's got some great slower variations.
Got a good curve ball that gets overspin. He's got one that shapes away from the right-handers.
Might think of a second here. No, they won't. It's in the fielder's hands. End of the 4th over, 21 for 2. Well, Multan 21 for 2, the start of the 5th. It's gone just wide of mid-off. Well, that's probably the game that Multan had in mind from Tom Veer.
Definitely, definitely. Keep going. Soeb's going very well. This one, good seam, Rat. You can just see that didn't quite get through the ball there, not in the middle of the bat. That's a great shot of the bowler, hoping it'd get caught.
Slapped. Great shot for 6.
Leg side is where he's strong at. Just got the length and sat up to be hit. It's always looking to drag it to the leg side, and he's done that really well. That's a top shot.
Yeah, too short. Let him just get those long levers going. A lot of bottom hand. That would have felt beautiful off the bat from Tanveer. 78 metres. I reckon he's got some more in him there. He can get up to that 90 mark. But you've got to get him playing with a vertical bat. That suggests that you bring him half forward. And we've just seen some inconsistencies in this pitch. Hard to hit on the up from that side of length. Hard to drive that one too, boys.
Not called wide, but it's should be quicker. No fast bowler likes to be hit for 6, certainly not by another fast bowler. Dents the ego, doesn't it? Well, he just don't like it.
Dandruff move.
That was in the slot again, and he missed that one. Wouldn't have been far off the one he actually hit for 6, Tanveer.
Tanveer likes going to the leg side. They've got a deep square leg in. The fine leg is up in the circle. He's known for his pickup shot to leg. And Rahat just keeping away from that. The length is shorter from Rahat.
That's far better from Rahat Ali. And a little word to go with it.
Yeah, I just think with these field placements, you could almost have square leg in the circle and long on the boundary. But there's pretty much a recipe to his success here. If he pitches up on that type of length, Tanveer looks very vulnerable. That's the vertical bat shot that I was talking about earlier. Get him playing that one. He just doesn't look as confident. He might even get a little nick behind, although slip's not there. Watto's gone.
Well, bowled, end of 5 overs. Multan are 30 for 2.
Ben Lachlan, Queensland, Australia, is into the side tonight. Plays for the Strikers, Adelaide Strikers that is, in the Big Bash. And the far end of this wonderful stadium, the Emirates Road end. 2 down, should have been 3 down, the Sultans. Pinch hitter has come in. Looking forward to more of this. Sahel Tanveer. Yep, same barber, just a little bit younger.
Yeah, just simple, isn't it? What we have today, sir. Get rid of it. What I have remaining, get rid of it.
Doesn't appear to be a pinch hitter. Sohail Tanvir is a proper batsman. He bats well at number 6 or 7. He is more keen to hit the ball away towards the leg side. He's got 5 first-class hundreds, Sohail Tanvir. And I think it's a very good move because he broke the shackles. He was introduced to a precarious situation. 2 wickets had gone down for nothing. In walks Sohail Tanvir and bang, bang, couple of sixes, and that has calmed the nerves. And a partnership of 28 from 21. Batting with in-form Shoaib Maqsood. Gone. Had that hit the stumps, would have been all over for Sohail Tanvir. Bit of ball watching by the striker.
Yeah, the old ball watching getting you in strife, can't it? It really can. It's a case of the Gladiators. They've started nicely. They've put a catch down at slip, and there's a missed opportunity as well. Direct hit and gone for all money.
Up and thrashing edge here. There is no third man. He was up inside the circle, so a much needed boundary for Multan.
That's well played. I think the intention was to get it through the field. And so there was this good positive intent to slice the ball into the gap.
Yeah, I think that was the staggering thing last night with his batting, this wrist strength he's got. These sixes he was pummeling over extra cover. There was this wrist movement when he was making contact. Obviously went onside as well, but these wrists are incredible. That's another example.
Challenge for Lachlan here. First game up for Quetta. Comes in for Hastings. He's got a wonderful bag of tricks here, Ben Lachlan. Pace off the ball.
It's great to see him get this opportunity, and it's always hard, isn't it? If you're sitting in the dugout and you're not playing and you're part of the squad and you feel a part of the team, and you've got a big job if you're one of the extra players, but to get this opportunity tonight, particularly because the Gladiators, they do need to win tonight. If their quest to make the finals is on track, well, it's after a win tonight.
Oh, hello, that's hurt. Hit on the glove, and it's smarting a bit. 6 done, 35 for 2 here.
Took his gloves off immediately. This was sharp. It wasn't a cross-seam delivery. Just the seam-up ball got to him in a hurry, and he was still in his shot when that ball hit him on the glove. Shorter in length, and yeah, it was skiddy and quick.
Now, that was always the question in terms of the dew factor, and then as we get into the night, how much more slick this pitch would get. So different playing after 8 o'clock local time as opposed to midday. We're playing a day match or the early afternoon this time of the year in the UAE. So a bit of running repairs out there for Maqsood.
Yeah, it's, look, bottom hand, it looks like it's at the top of the thumb. So he's in some sort of pain. Let's hope that it doesn't hamper what he's doing in the middle, because he's batting so well at the moment. He sprung to impeccable form, brutal form last night. And the 80 odd is the highest individual score the HBL PSL 3. The Gladiators, they are trying to turn things around. That's not a bad start, is it? First ball, the danger man Sangakkara is gone. Shazad, and this is just a little edge. It is was given not out. Wade's got good hands, he drops it. And the birthday boy, the legend, my hero growing up, as was the case for so many youngsters growing up watching the game, Sir Vivian Richards. Happy birthday to you. What a guy, how cool is he? And he sits there in the dugout and he high-fives his guys every time there's a wicket or something good happens. He's so much a part of it.
His enthusiasm is infectious. Every good shot, every wicket, every good fielding effort in the field is enjoyed by him. Still loves the game, Vivian Richards. Well, we were talking about how good his wrists were. And he's been pinned on the wrist. Right. Good to go again.
Watto. Shane Watson into match 17 at the bowling crease. Already shelled one at slip, so unlike him. Now he's going to have to make amends with ball in hand.
Economy of 8, once he's picked up 4. There's a bit of rhythm about this batting from Sohail Tanvir. He's not only looking for sixes, there's this down the ground single. He's looking to get the ball into the gaps.
Hey, you were talking about the dew factor, Danny. It's amazing. I haven't been to Dubai for a long time, but there's no way I thought we'd be experiencing dew over here. And in the first week we didn't. It was a little bit hotter. But it's become a factor. The coaches are worried about it. You mentioned that in the pitch report. And what they're thinking, 20, 25 runs fielding with the dew, that last 20 overs. That's incredible.
Toby Lumsden had a chat to him about it as well. He said, yeah, it really is a factor. Some nights, quite different. I just want to test out that hand of Maqsood by Watson. Yeah, and then again with catching with Tommy Moody, just saying, yeah, it really is. So this was yesterday and quite heavy. Marked difference, but it really is amazing slats when you get later on into the evening. We start at 8 o'clock local time, then you check this out at about 10:30, massive difference.
Yeah, I think from February to March, there's a big change. February is fine, but come first week of March and it continues to be a factor. That's over mid-wicket. He's timed it well enough. I think he's playing a very good innings here. Doesn't look rusty at all. And when he was asked to bat at number 3, he said, fine, I'll go and do my best. And so he's playing a very good innings here. 19 of just 14 balls.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Drags it to the onside, but he got the length to work with from Watson. There he goes. See the bat face turn, but he still gets enough revs on it to get to the boundary. And the current run rate, 6.15. That would see them make 122. Obviously, wickets in the bank, they'll accelerate. They'll try and accelerate anyway.
Yeah, good thing when you're winning is that you have the confidence that you can come back from any tough situation. 2 wickets down, other teams would have felt the pinch, the heat. Oh, bowled him, straight ball, missed it. And Watson is happy, chappy. What a blow.
Oh, he's made up. He was listening to us upstairs here. Drops a hail at slip off Rahat Ali, and Watson, great seam position. It comes back just enough. Only a fraction, but that lovely seam position means the cool and cool moment of the match so far. Shane Watson with a little bit of shape through the gate, and it's the end of Sohail Tanvir for 19. It's 40, 1 for 3 now.
Let's welcome Captain of Multan Sultans, Quetta
captain is in at number 5 this evening. So Shoaib Malik, 36 years young. But, wonderful talent and evergreen here for Multan. A lot of experience, this fellow. And he's here because there's a lovely shape from Shane Watson.
Yeah, it's in swing. Look at it go. And it just goes late too. You size it up, you're playing a line, and that was a beautiful shot. Just showing it come back. A beautiful shot if you're the batsman walking back after it, but that is a really smart delivery from Watson. If he keeps that shape going, that catcher, the slip, standing about second slip, will be in business. And work to the onside, so that finishes the Watson over with a couple. So 8 off it, but more importantly for the Gladiators, a wicket, 43 for 3.
Peach, absolute peach. Wonderful presentation of the scene.
Yeah, I think a perfect delivery for someone who likes the leg side hike, the mid-wicket and square leg feel and range is Sohail Tanveer's strength, and so perfect delivery, just a slight hint of movement and went across the line a bit.
More of Nawaz, who got rid of Kumar Sangakkara, very first ball of this match.
Nice, Kevin!
Oh, it's well fielded by a tall figure of Kevin Peterson, as those in the HBL box, the VIP one, show us a few moves.
Yeah, took some stopping there. Good to see KP back out there. He's had a couple of, well, he didn't field the other night and then he had a game off, so it's good to see him back out there. Something going on with the groin apparently, a bit of a tweak. So had a couple of days off and he's out there to do some business.
Captain to space.
No!
No, big call's a no, but hang on. Maqsood has been told by the skipper, there's always one there, Chief. He wasn't going to stop it. Love the hairdo on the right. Boy Bartney. He likes that area. He's trying to hunt up regularly there, Maqsood.
He's only conceded one boundary in his so many spells of bowling in this year's HBL PSL. Yeah, bowls a straight line, not a big turner of the ball, but very confident left armour. Yeah, so at times you needn't bowl a magic delivery to impress the batsman, just the basic stuff within the stumps, not allowing any width.
Unbelievable, one boundary. Miserly, isn't he? And Kevin Peterson, he's definitely in the hot seat. The last couple have gone to him.
Once again, now they take on that older tall legs. Peterson this time and sneak through, and yeah, good thinking, smart thinking between these two batters. That is in the middle, sizing it up, just a little less pace on it.
One boundary and 105 balls. Nawaz. That's some serious kind of a record. Oh, very close to the stumps. Once again, very impressive. Nawaz 46 for 3.
Oh, purchase, revolutions and straightens nicely. It's nearly hit the off stumps, nearly hit the outside edge. It was such a good delivery, and playing the line, and then tried to go with it. And he tried to go with it, but so close to another wicket. He's bowling so well.
जिस टीम के फैंस में ज्यादा जज्बा है मुल्तान सुल्तान
46 for 3 after 8. Those in the VIP area. Man in the middle there. Oh, the owner on the right, Mr. Shom, and a certain actor. So much. Singer is Fakrian, co-host of Cricket Superstar, just around the corner.
Cricket Superstar. I'd like to see that. Well, before that one we saw some spin as well, so let's watch with interest and see how much turn there is now. Slow it down, get the revs on it, and starting to go. I've just been told you're involved in that show.
Possibly. Like to get it to air.
That's a surprise. Well, that might help. It mightn't help mentioning it like that. I'm not too sure.
I won't be watching.
Ravies. You could be in it too. If you're lucky.
Forget it.
Malik's lucky. Show him. Now, 2 left armers on. Good move.
Yeah, it's turning sharp. 89.7 kilometers an hour. So we've got 2 left-arm spinners on view here. Both different. Captain Pakistan under-19 in the recently held World Cup. Hassan Khan, Pakistan qualified for the semis.
Well, a man on strike. It's the captain who's playing his 300th T20. Speaking of cricket superstars, Shoaib Malik, 300th T20. I'll read into that. What you will with the Winvers. Early days, of course, and we've had 9 overs. It's 48 for 3.
after 9 overs Multan
Better to come, Pollard. Had some hitting there with Pollard. And then Whiteley, who's in the side as well. So a couple of changes.
Sangers and Shahad out early. Shahzad back in the hut with Sangers early. Nawaz again. And Shoaib said, I've had a guts full of you pegging me down. I'm going to cut loose and smoke one.
Yeah, I was asking casually regarding his ability to hit a 6, Shoaib Malik, and he said he doesn't like the ball when he's close to his bat. He wants it to be at the good length spot so that he can then lift it easily. He's absolutely smoked it, and it's such a big striker down the ground against spinners. He's lethal, Shoaib Malik.
Oh, I love the straightness of the bat, and this is what he does. We've seen a few of these 6s from Malik, and he knew straight away. It's just that feeling. You just know, yeah, got it.
And here we go again. Smoked it at Nelson's. You know it.
That is a Nelson, that's for sure. Down, even straighter. It's great footwork. And he's backing himself. He's backing to get close enough to the pitch where the ball, if it turns, he's not going to beat the bat.
Yeah, I mean, once you get to the pitch of the ball, you just kill all kinds of spin or variations on the ball, because you know you can then hit it anywhere. But he likes that straight range. Another great shot from Shoaib Malik.
How about a hat trick of them? Come on. Oh, cheeky. Boring Nawaz. Bought a flat one. Took all the air out of it.
Well, he's done well to stop himself. I thought he was going to go. There's the first one. And launches it. Now he goes again. Felt so good the first time. I want to feel that again.
Oh, it's lovely wrist work. Mindful, he's got 12 off, doesn't have to do anything silly now. 2 balls left in the 10th.
Now they can go at 8 and over. Shoaib Malik and Shoaib Maqsood, a partnership of 19 from 17. Oh, wanted to go again this time. He adjusted. That's good cricket overall. Faster ball, different ball from Nawaz, and Shoaib Malik just holding himself back a little.
Yeah, you just feel though, Maqsood, if he gets going again, then it'll turn around very quickly and they'll be looking at 160.
Cricketgateway.com and .pk, it's everywhere. You want to stream it, see it, love it. No single there. We've had 10 overs here, and the Multan Sultans are 61 for 3.
Quetta Gladiators.
Ten overs gone, 61 for 3. Here's Hassan Khan, and this pitch is turning just a little bit. Couple of runs here, could be 3. If they're going to look for the third, they're not going to get it.
Well, Malik is masterful against spin, isn't he? He's come down the track, he uses the depth of the crease as well. So just, even if it's turning, his footwork is so immaculate they can still find the gaps.
Shoaib Malik, there's 2 wonderful straight sixes of Nawaz. Actually, I was surprised to see Hassan Khan before the match. He was nicely played. Hassan Khan before the match didn't take part in any of the pre-match warm-ups. His left ankle is heavily strapped, and I thought he was going to be a passenger today. I thought he wasn't going to play, but here he is.
It's the new in thing, isn't it, Alan? You've got one leg. Sammy hit those big sixes, so anybody who's got a little bit of a limp on is dangerous.
Now that's the think tank right there. Right, clumped. Ben Loughlin's the fielder.
And you think Multan would want these two to carry on, because both very proficient against spin. And right now you're looking at maybe 8 and over, 9 and over to get to 150. So you'll need that. The other thing you have to watch out for is how much dew will form.
This man This man can change it all. Kyron Pollard. He's padded up, ready to go.
Just sneaking a peek, aren't you, Alan, to the dugout? And
oh, it's another review here by Sarfraz Ahmed. He wants to see this for the LBW.
I presume, because there was a lot of bat in it. I think it's pad first. Don't think Sohaib Maqsood thinks so, but had an incident yesterday as well with the pad first. Alan, you're very good at umpiring decision. You're 100%, so let's go.
Right, I'm 100%, and this is not out. This is not out.
So you're going for not out?
Yeah, I think this might have just, there we are, it's hit the bat. So it's a poor review, and 100% umpiring record stands. That's it.
You think you're in the wrong job then? What's going on?
I think that's a very strange review from Sarfraz.
Alim bhai, you are on screen. Stay with your decision. Not out. Not out.
Yeah, and not one of the better ones from Quetta. Much to the amusement of Wasim and Tom Moody. He's got away with a full toss. End of the over. It's 68 for 3.
After 11 overs, Multan Sultans. Quetta Gladiators.
6 bowlers used. Ben Loughlin's bowled just the 1 over. Shane Watson's bowled 1 for 8. Wicket of Sahel Tanvir. Perhaps you want to look at these. That's not fair, is it?
Classic.
Danny Morrison.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm well, Uncle Alan. BK.
Good of you to join us.
Shot, that's flown. A good piece of fielding by Rahat Ali. Gosh, that ball was scurrying across the turf here.
It's slick, isn't it? I mentioned at the pitch report the 22 yards would be slick. Well, don't forget about the outfield as well. I don't know about the moisture levels as much as last night, but certainly it'll slide across if you time it sweetly.
This time it's a chase for Rahat Ali to his left. Yeah, good running. 2 good runs. Well, he's had a bit of a mixed evening so far. This was Shane Watson dropping Sohail Tanvir at slip. And he doesn't drop those. He did drop that one. And then he bowled a beauty to remove him.
A little bit of jagging back, a little bit of faint swing. Yeah, perfect delivery to the left hand, and boy, did he want that, and did he enjoy that.
Well, you would think that if we start to think about getting Kyron Pollard in here, we're in the middle of the 12th over.
Hoga Saf Pakistan is an initiative for a greener and cleaner Pakistan.
Very good too, and let's hope it extends right the way through the country for a greener Pakistan. I read today, your home city where you live, Islamabad, that they're going to start planting 100 million trees. Oh, he's hit him. He's hit Sohaib. 100 million trees. Not just in Islamabad, across Pakistan.
That'll take some doing, but we'll make it greener. What is green, very green, is Sohaib Maqsood's helmet.
Oh, isn't it? Right on the button. He's been hit on the gloves, and now he's got through the shot so early with the slow tennis ball bouncer from Watson, and geez, it made a clunk.
It's so shiny. You've got a fast bowler who wants to hit that all the time.
Well, you've got to keep your helmet shiny. Look after your gear.
It's a
Baz.
target. It's a
Red
target.
rag.
Or a green one.
So, Pakistan's leafiest city would be Lahore. Am I right? Lahore?
Lahore's quite leafy, but Islamabad's right next to the mountains.
Ouch.
Been hit a couple of times. That was rang on the knuckles from Ben Lachlan, and he's in the wars again here from Shane Watson. Bonk.
Where's the third one going to go?
Into the stands. 7 from this over. Could do with the boundary here. Oh gosh, how about reload from Shane Watson?
Oh,
now.
look at Watto. He's got the full teapot out.
But that's right. I think that's right. You've got those guidelines here, and I think that's fair call. I think that's a fair call on the umpire. What do you think, Danny? Would you have been yeah?
Well, it's on the line, Alan. What are you going to tell me? That line's the umpires again.
Bazit?
Watch this.
I think Watto is getting on. He's played a lot of cricket. He doesn't want to bowl another extra delivery, his 7th ball.
Quite right, Baz. Where will it go? Because often that extra delivery disappears.
Well, they're making a field change as well, so there's a deep mid-wicket now, and third man comes up into the ring. So if it flies off the outside edge, this is going to be 4. Free hit. No, it wasn't a free hit, it was a wide. My apologies. Oh, they're going to get 2 here. But there we are, 2 off the extra ball and the 1 for the wide. 12 gone. Multan, a 78 for 3.
Also, this means that head and shoulder competition move for million.
12 overs gone, still to come. Saif Badr, Karen Pollard. I think Pollard might be coming in next, and Ross Whiteley is the new man. Yeah. Englishman, Ross Whiteley, plays for Worcestershire.
I'd look
It's the
forward to seeing
county
him.
where Imran Khan, the great Imran, began his career with Worcestershire County Cricket Club
Before Sussex.
before he went to Sussex.
I'd like to see this guy, Whiteley. I heard he can give it some Humpty, long handle.
Which is the best county, though?
Well, it depends, really. Your father played with great distinction for Glamorgan.
Here we go.
Oh, that's a bit of a heave by Shoaib Malik, but he'll get 1, and very privileged that your dad was my first captain, Majid.
Who else played for Glamorgan?
The great Vivian Richards.
It's got to be the best,
And
hasn't it?
Javed.
Javed Meander.
Yes.
I played a season with Javed as well.
Yes, he did.
Uh,
But Lancashire takes it all. Lancaster's the one. You know why Lancashire is? Because the great Wasim Akram's alongside to my right for Multan.
They're just looking over.
Is he?
He's just looking over at you, so that's
There
why you
was.
say.
Yes. Lancashire, la la la.
bowled. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant Yorker.
He is renowned for this, is Benny Lachlan. So good at executing it. You know, he bowls all these change-ups, like the great Wasim Akram. Lots of changes, lots of variety, and then all of a sudden, bang, out of the blue, Yorker
Yeah.
takes a wicket. So often, this delivery. Oh.
Shot. Just 1 run. They're going to need a flurry of boundaries here, Daniel.
Yeah, Baz, I'm just looking at you, Baz, in terms of you got the bowler, and this guy's got a wonderful bag of tricks, Lachlan. We're now, well, 12 and a half overs. There's still that lovely danger period from about, what, 14, the last 6 overs, last 5 overs. You've still got plenty of time, Baz.
He's back in, look.
There we go.
The Roman, the Centurion.
Proper gladiator.
That's a proper one. That's out. That's out. No doubt about it. Absolutely plumb in front. Ben Lachlan gets his first PSL wicket. And Vivian Richards, Sir Vivian, celebrates.
A little bit of tail that he's getting is making it difficult for the batsman. Very important breakthrough. He's walked across trying to whip it to the leg side, but it's too straight. That's hitting middle.
Or leg, I reckon you're right, Baz. Inside of middle and leg. And yeah, Aleem Dar did the right thing in getting that index finger up. Mrs. Malik is not happy. But hey, guess who is? The birthday boy is giving it high fives all along the dugout. Maqsood's got to go for 27. It's 81 for 4.
New man for Multan is a new face in the HBL PSL. It's Ross Whiteley from England. Oh, it was nearly a very short stay.
He's getting reverse swing. He's getting those slow ones out as well. A little bit of a cutter, and it just held in the pitch. Don't know how much Whiteley has faced Lachlan.
No, I don't think he ever would have faced him, but this is obviously his debut, and just trying to think when the last time Ross Whiteley would have held a cricket bat. September, unless he's had some indoor nets. End of 13 overs. Multan, 81 for 4.
Yeah, fabulous over. Just the 3 off it in terms of runs and a wicket, a couple of dots to finish from Ben Lachlan. He's got wonderful figures of 1 for 8 from 2. Those are wonderful figures as well in green. Enjoying a little Oppo selfie. Nice.
The pitch is not really helpful towards the batters tonight.
It's gripped a little.
It has.
Just a little, though.
We learned from Wasim Akram just now as we got to our seats here down in front that the pitch, the groundsman watered the pitch, maybe a little bit too much. Let me just add there, boys, that Ross Whiteley did play Bangladesh Premier League.
Ah,
yeah,
very good.
So
very
in November, so he's, you know, he's okay, he's going. But now Shoaib Malik, 29 from 20 for the skipper. Oh, direct hit, I think. Whiteley might have been going.
They have to go some, Multan do, and almost Whiteley had to go back that time. Yeah, brilliant fielding. He's got a strapped ankle and all. Just might have made it, but again, live wire in the field.
Well, so you should be at 19.
Hassan Khan.
But you said he's got a strapping on his ankle.
He has.
Was still good.
Now look at this. I just want to make this comparison, gentlemen. Hassan Khan and Shadib Khan. 2 young spinners. They look similar. They move very well. Great to see the future of Pakistan.
First runs in the PSL for Ross Whiteley.
And it,
Were you a little surprised that he came in? Because Pollard was also padded up to come in. It was the end of Maqsood. Boom.
Really bad time to get out as well. He wanted to launch and he set the platform, and suddenly all that steam goes out with that delivery. But fantastic bowling, reverse swings, and very straight and full.
he was contemplating a little review. I don't think so, champ.
Rahat Ali's done really well there. He's thrown him. He's a big fella, Rahat Ali, and he's thrown himself around the turf here. Karen Pollard itching to get in. We're in the 14th over.
I don't think it's a bad thing though. In terms of Pollard, which you're chatting about, Wilco, is that comes in with maybe like 3 or 4 overs to go, and he's so dangerous. We all know what he's capable of. I just almost think that's his inspiration. He is one of those firing up guys that comes in as dynamic.
Trick in jiff, ball by ball highlights. Nice looking shot.
But
it's
Danny,
only one.
I probably was the only one listening to your pitch report, and you said that they needed 20-25 runs more because of the due formation or the slickness, was it?
I just think as the night wears on, because we start at 8 o'clock, and by the time you get round to about 10:30, because the game does drag on a little bit here, stop starts, you know, the Galutlo strategic timeout. So when you're thinking about 10:30, around that time, how much more the dew forms and how much more the pitch might slide on that bit much better.
Oh, he's hit this hard. He's hit it very hard. Mohammad Nawaz, the fielder, covered a lot of ground quickly there to cut off the boundary.
So what you were saying was it was, what, 180 yesterday, which Multan got?
Yeah, no, I just think, here we go, and checking out Amar Ali, he's right up there in terms of bowling to worst economies and terms of disappearing. He's up the top of the tree because he disappears. But does take wickets though, he gets people out. Might have gone around the track a little bit. But back to your point, I think, yeah, look, it is the second game on it, and it is not quite as conducive to hitting through. Hence changes of pace, and you've got to be able to execute your slower ball well, sure. 89 for 4 here.
Quetta Gladiators.
Six overs to go here in Dubai. And the Multan Sultans are 89 for 4, put into bat by Quetta's captain, Safraz Ahmed. Rahat Ali, 2 overs, none for 11. He's bowled really well. Whiteley on strike. Right, he's going to go back for 2 here.
Certainly hit the ground running. Whiteley's hit a couple of good shots, but they need boundaries at the moment. I still think that if they don't get something in excess of 160, with all the factors, with the dew and with the spinners not gripping the ball, with the ball maybe coming onto the bat nicely later, Multan might struggle.
The obvious thing is if you get your top order, your top 3 or 4 contributing most of the runs, then you're going to get a substantial total. Now you've got the onus on Mullock, who's striking nicely, 33 off 23. But who would have thought? Kumar Sangakkar out, very first ball of the match, and Ahmed Shahzad, who's another striker of the cricket ball. Yeah, he's been a little indifferent, but Shahzad, when he gets going, is one heck of a striker. You lose your 2 flamboyant openers, and suddenly you're on the back foot a bit. Maqsood gets hit on the hand, he's not quite right, and it just changes the whole dynamic.
Well, Pepsi catch a craw, Well, they're really in the Pepsi 1 million rupee seats right there. Anything a little bit short here, and I think Shoaib is going to be helping this around its way. It's a big boundary there, those square. Rahat Ali, 2.2 overs, none for 13. It's a wide, can't go down there.
You love the left armers, don't you, Alan?
I do. There's 15 of them. 15 left arm quicks in this tournament.
Far too many left armers.
Daniel, where do you watch the game exclusively in Pakistan?
Cricketgateway.pk.
And where do you watch it around the world?
.com, you know it.
Cricketgateway.com, Daniel.
It's the one. Streaming it, seeing it, enjoying it. Well, those two gentlemen in the front, the openers, out cheaply. The great Wasim Akram having a chat with the skipper and what's on offer, strategy. Can't control the toss, of course you can't. So whether you bat, whether you bowl first, lap of the coin.
Shot, but no run. Goodness me.
Shot.
Well, I was
Almost.
looking out there, not at the monitor. I was looking there at the field, and I thought it was a good shot. Yeah.
Yeah, you're only looking at Whiteley because
He's left-handed. He's another lefty. Get on your pants.
He's another lefty.
yeah.
Well,
Golden.
good shot for no run, wasn't it, Baz?
Yeah, very, very good shot.
Were you left-handed, Baz?
Well, 95 for 4, one ball to complete the 15th over. Multan have got a lot to do here. Don't forget to find us on Facebook, stroke the PSL, and YouTube, Twitter, the PSL T20, and Instagram, the PSL. Right, come on, now we need another boundary just to get the 100 up. How about a 6 to get the 100 up here?
Are you on all the social media?
No, just 1.5. 1.5. No boundary there. That's another good over from Rahat Ali. So 15 overs have gone on Multan at 95 for 4. Timeout. It's a Golutlo.
4 from 25, it can happen. There's a fair chance of cracking a 150. A good start after the break.
He hasn't found the boundary yet, Whiteley, but you can just see there's a bit about him, like a Corey Anderson type from New Zealand. He could probably hit a big ball, and some beautiful sights of Dubai. And we had a good look around today, some beautiful golf courses around. And yeah, great place to be, Michael. Although you are a little bit flat at the moment.
Clemo, I don't want to hear about that round of golf again, because
I'm talking about the sights of Dubai.
we played golf today, for everyone who's watching, their knowledge, and it might have beaten me today, but I beat you the first round, so we're one game apiece, thank you.
Mick, you can win practice matches. It's about the real deal, and that's what Shane Watson's doing right now.
That's a very good point, Flem.
Well,
Thanks, Ramesh.
well, there's a game of cricket on
A
our
game
head.
of cricket.
Exactly right. Exactly right, Ramesh.
Hey, don't drag me into this, boys.
Oh, he's a bragger, that's what he is.
Hoga Saaf Pakistan. So keep the country clean and green, please. Right. In the last game, Multan Sultans got 70 runs in the last 5 overs. Good Malik. has played a Sania Mirza forehand.
Yeah, look, I'm intrigued as to how this final 5 overs is going to go for Multan, because they were able to take the score to a new record last night of 183, and they won't get there tonight. But they've still got wickets, haven't they? They've still got wickets. They've still got an ability to hit and hit well if they can get on a roll. To lose 2 quick wickets in the next couple of overs will dampen that score. But at the moment at 8, it's 134.
Yeah, that's a beautiful cut shot. Beats Rahat Ali in the deep. 100 comes up. Watson looked a bit frustrated. But credit to Shoaib Malik for threading the field. 40 is now from 28 balls.
The 100 truck goes by, and he just looks like he's just decided to amp it up a little bit here, Shoaib Malik. The previous ball, good intent, didn't quite get it in the middle of the bat, but this is class batting. So it's not all about power and trying to hit sixes, but you can use the pace of this pitch. Also, it's a quick outfield as well. So excellent timing. He's rewarded. Watto frustrated. What will he come back with?
Oh, that's clubbed. That really is a beautiful shot. He likes the straighter range. And against Watson, he's pulled it off.
Yeah, well, here we go. Acceleration, and it's the skipper. He's standing up, 44 from 29. Maqsood last night, and now it's Malik. And that is a beauty. It's like an arrow down the ground.
And it was almost a Yorker as well. Almost cleaned up the umpire, Tim Robinson. But he actually delayed his shot, so he was able to get a little bit under it, not be Yorked. Trouble here. Shoaib is going hard.
Pulls a dot, but damage done. Very good over for Shoaib Malik and Multans. 106 for 4.
106 for 4 after 16 overs. Multan Sultans. Quetta Gladiators.
.106 for the loss of 4. So looking to get to 150. I think that should be the target. 10 and over will give them that target. But if Shoaib Malik hangs in there, plays out the remaining overs, it could be more than 150. The way he's batting. That's gone up in the air and long, and 6.
And there's that sound again off the blade. It is a beautiful sound when you're out there and you connect like that. So Whiteley, he's in the side, and he's now doing the business himself.
That's a great shot, because that was Ben Laughlin's curveball, the one that drops, and he just once again delayed his bat swing, waited for it to get to him, and he clumped it. Good comeback from Laughlin.
It's a good play in the death overs. Just been handed a fantastic stat. 10.67 is the run rate at which he goes in the death overs, in the last 5 overs. That went high, a mile up in the air.
Well, that's getting him near 150 if he strikes like that. And Multan, we have a look at the speed off the bat. 132 kilometres an hour. They are the fastest scoring team in the closing overs. 16 to the 20th over, 9.91.
He spaced this innings beautifully. Shoaib Malik looking for big shots. He likes that cut shot, and have a look at that ball. Race towards the fence. Riley Russo with fantastic piece of fielding. That really was well done.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to lift in the field now. This is a big moment for the Gladiators, because there's a momentum shift here in the innings. And so it could take a run out of one of these brilliant catches that we've been witnessing throughout the PSL. So all of a sudden, Malik's on a roll and Whiteley wants to join him.
Good fielding though, clean hands. They're speeding along. Oh, full toss, not put away though. Bonus there for Ben Lachlan. Shoaib Malik not happy.
Was it a slow delivery? It just seemed to dip on Shoaib Malik. But he's been a prolific run getter in this format. And in this year's HBL PSL is slightly behind Kumar Sangakkara. 205. Both Multan Sultans, professionals, a fabulous job. The league specialists, as they're called.
Yeah, and I like there's so many Pakistan batsmen on that list as well. I know Sangakkara's at the top, you got Smith in there, but there's Pakistan batsmen, and so impressed with what I'm seeing from the Pakistan players, fielding, batting, the bowling skills.
Ben Lachlan got hit for a 6. The slower ball was pitched on the stumps. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes a bit wider with the Yorker here to keep away from that hitting zone to the leg side.
Hit him on the glove, but they still make it for a run. Shoaib Malik was keen to rotate the strike for the second one, but only a single of the last ball, 117 for 4. Partnership brewing at a good pace, 36 from 26. Shoaib Malik capped his innings, 47 from 33. Good against spin and good against pace. It really has been a very attractive innings. 2 4s and 2 6s with a strike rate of 142 now. Rahat Ali coming back for another over. Starts out with a wide, just staying away from his range. He likes that leg side big shot.
I liked what he was thinking there, and he's had a good night again. Rahat Ali's had a good series, but he's been very economical tonight without getting a wicket. But I think that wider Yorker length delivery is the way to go against Whiteley. He just looks like he's got a big bottom hand. He clears that front foot, likes to hit over that cow corner area.
Short ball, that's a good delivery, even though fine leg was up in the ring. Sorry, third man was up in the circle, but still went with the shot ball.
Yeah, there he is, the birthday boy, Sir Vivian Richards. And he's looking to celebrate a wicket. As he does, he gives everyone a high five and a Shazam and peps everyone up on the bench. But the pressure's on the bowling now, Flem, you know all about it. Like, this is where the change-up's required. 2 batsmen that are going.
Well, even the line of that was good, and he went with the bouncer length. So even if he'd taken that on, he would have had to have reached for it.
I think that'll be given as a wide. Yeah, a very high bouncer. Trying to repeat the 8. I think it probably was a slow bouncer. Not too sure. It just had a tennis ball-like bounce.
Even though it's too high there, I don't mind that whether we have rules that you can bowl 2 or 3 bounces and over. One is, if you've got front foot plotters, you can test them out a little bit. You see, that was way too high. But also the pull and hook shot are very exciting shots to see.
Out, easy catch, couldn't clear the mid-off fielder. That's a very good wicket for Rahat Ali. He's been in good form, and so wicket will help him to develop more skills and more confidence.
Yeah, they bowled well. They made him reach for the ball. Besides that 1-6, that was a tremendous shot from Whiteley. He was frustrated, but he couldn't hit to his favoured leg side. He hit 64% of his runs on the leg side. So Vivian's happy. Imagine he probably hit 64% of his runs on the leg side as well. Legend of the game, but Ross Whiteley's got to go for 16. That's 119 for 5.
Run rate 6.87 as Kieron Pollard walks in. He's got the highest strike rate for HBL PSL. 30 years of age. Just about a perfect arrival for Pollard. He likes those last 4 or 5 overs because he can go hard. So watch out the viewing gallery. Nice and full. A flick will earn him only a single. Looking for big shots, so that's not a bad ball at all, and a good result.
No, it's just cramping for room there. See the wicket from Riyad Ali's bowl well tonight. Trying to heave it over long on. And just hitting it straight up in the air. An easy catch for Ben Lachlan. So wickets, they do change the run rate. However, not a bad man to come in next. Kieron Pollard. And he is a man that can come in and hit sixes from ball one.
Yeah, he is. As we saw last night, though, you take the pace off it, it's a lot harder. He uses pace, so slower ball crucial to Pollard. Every time there was the slower ball, he just seemed to fight the pace or lack of.
Single gets him to the non-strikers end. Now strikers with Shoaib Malik, just 2 away from a 50. He's been very consistent.
But he just still looks at the top of his game. Shoaib Malik, clever, using his experience. You know, he just rotates the strike enough early. Just in the last couple of overs, decided to find the boundary, and he's been able to do that.
Where's he going over mid-off? Is he going over cover? Likes the straight fence. Oh, the ball was there. That's well collected in his follow-through.
Right, it's been brilliant today. 1 for 20. He's got 1 ball remaining. And 13 dots in that also.
Just got to close it up now. Can he just get another Yorker there, a dot ball or just a single, and he can pat himself on the back. It's been a good effort. 1 for 20 so far.
She nervous? She's been through such moments in her tennis life. On the pads, that's a flick. 50 for Shoaib Malik. Such a good shot to get to his 50. Really deserves a lot of accolades. His highest score in HBL PSL. Well done, well played, Shoaib Malik. 125 for 5.
50 up for Shoaib Malik. 2 overs to go too, so he can just keep going hard. Just closing off. A little full toss on leg stump. Batsmen generally don't mind those. It was all about making sure you execute the timing, and his wife's very happy with his work.
It's a muggy evening. Wiping his hands. Must be having sweaty palms. There he goes. And it's palmed over the rope. Mohammad Nawaz with the fielder. They can't believe it. He's one of the better fieldsmen, especially a very fine outfielder. He's surprised as well.
Yeah, he had a bit on this, didn't he, too, Pollard? It wasn't a pure hit, and that's why there was a catching opportunity. And again, it's only the last couple of nights we're seeing a few of these go down now, whereas nearly all of those were taken in the early phase of this tournament. So it's been helped over the rope at 6, and it's a big start. to the over. Lachlan, he's got something to do here to pull it back now.
Well, he created the opportunity. You just think, even on the outfield, if you'd actually made sure you got enough on it to palm it back in to save the 6.
Good slow ball. I think it's a useful ball to bowl to Pollard, who's always looking to hit the ball hard.
So he bowls 38% of his deliveries at a slower pace, Ben Lachlan, but he does have a couple of different ones. So one that gets a bit of overspin and drop, the other one moves away from the right-hander.
That's an excellent ball. He's looking to make room to drill it through the offside, and so beautifully delivered.
I think if you're going to ply your trade as a bowler in T20 cricket, you need to own that ball. You need to own the wider Yorker as well as the one that does hit the stumps. Malik's been excellent. 52 runs, couple of sixes, strike rate of 140. Good job.
Ah, yeah, gets hold of this one. And how? That's high and mighty. Shoaib Malik turning it on. The last few balls will mean a lot and can make a difference.
Yeah, well, he's going to new heights as well, Rameez. This is his highest score in PSL. And look at that, off the back foot. Gets rid of the front leg so he can get some leverage and absolutely launches it. The cheer from his wife. I heard her up here.
Smashed it, full toss this time. Doesn't middle it, on the bounce to the field in the deep.
Well, Rameez, you've been talking about how he likes to go straight, and that was actually in the slot for him. And he didn't hold back, did he? Just go, oh, I like it where it is. Clear that front leg. A lot of bottom hand. It was an awesome strike. Expensive over, 14 off, still 1 ball to go. Pollard, can he go hard? Well, he's not happy. He was looking up as Lachlan was running in.
My first impressions of the pitch was that we could break the 200 barrier tonight. But wickets did fall, and that sort of stopped the acceleration.
And it was a little bit too paced with the new ball, and it settled once it got older. So that could be, you know, just watchful when they go out to bat.
That's over cover, easily done. Pollard is a heavy striker. There's an example of that. Big, big over for Multan Sultans. 143 for 5.
This is the power of the man hitting through the line, slow ball, so an attempted change up. This time it doesn't deceive Pollard, he just smashes through it. And into that vacant gap, you'll always find a gap, get it over cover. There's never anyone behind there, so extra cover's a good place to go. Sensational.
Pollard with best strike rate, 169.42. Afridi next. Fakhar Zaman, the Qalandar's opener, strike rate of 142. Kevin Peterson, he always makes the list, such lists. A real entertainer he has been, Kevin Peterson.
Well, they are their accelerators in these closing overs. 24 off the last 10 balls since Whiteley's got out.
Oh yeah, that's carved over cover.
He got himself into that same position, so he went down over long on before. Exactly same feet. So back, front leg out, and this time he gets it a little wider off stump. Because of that position, he can take it in that direction. And it's got there at pace as well. He's smashing them. He's 63 or 40.
Well, he's actually setting up for the wide Yorker now. So I think you've got to cramp him for room on middle and leg stump. And you've got the fielders, like they've got 3 out on the leg side. They've got protection.
Goes back this time. It's a flick. That'll be controlled by deep backward square leg fielder. Stay away from that straight range and cover area. I think you've got to be bowling on that middle and leg stump line. Yeah, he's awesome against spin. He keep on hitting them down the ground, over their head. And so this is how he started, and then improvised beautifully against pace, especially his late cutting and cutting the ball square was exquisite.
Yeah, the way he's constructed this innings has been brilliant. It really has. He's known the moments to take on the big shot, and the execution has been there every time. But to know now that that's his highest score in HBL PSL history suggests that he's really happy captaining this team and the environment that he's part of, because he's lifting his game. It's been around for a long time, but this is his highest.
That's misfielded, but there's always a single there, so no real damage done, even though Pollard was looking for the strike back. But the way Shoaib Malik is hitting the ball, his strike rate has improved from 140 to 156 now, so you want to give him the striker zone.
You just need that power hitting at the end, don't you? We were talking, will they get to 140? Well, if they finish these 3 balls the way they'd like, they'd get close to 160.
Well, they got 121 off 10 overs last night. So their blueprint's working beautifully, and not a bad wagon wheel. At this stage, though, I'd reckon be forcing him to hit through the leg side.
That's not given a wide.
What a bonus! What a bonus to not have to bowl that extra ball.
Wasn't that a wide?
Yeah, I'm calling it from up here.
Yeah.
Can the batsman send it upstairs to the third umpire to have a look at that?
There's that bouncer. That middle and leg stump line only fetches Malik a single.
All right, well, there's the 150. So there is a chase on tonight. There's a chase on, and Quetta, the Gladiators, are going to have to really bat well. They got beaten badly in their last game. So they've got to turn things around quickly. It'll take some chasing down. We're talking about the dew. We're talking about it maybe costing the fielding side runs because of the leather getting wet. There was a ball change last night. Is that going to change it? But this is a good run chase now.
Last ball is going to be caught. No, it falls safely. 2 runs to Pollard, and so this is a very good effort from where they were to where they've ended. I think they'd be pretty happy with the end result, and especially Shoaib Malik, who carried them through with a blistering innings, 65 of 43 balls with a strike rate of 151. Stunning batting by the skipper.
Yeah, I think at 3 for 41 after 6.5, they'd well and truly take this total.
Multan Sultans.
So last 5 overs, Flem, 57 runs. They bullied them in the end, and it was tough going for a long time. They lost early wickets. To lose Sangakkara, it's a blow. The dressing room would have felt that. Oh no, not Sangha, leading run score.
Dubai International Cricket Stadium. This is match 17 of the PSL Season 3. 152 for 5. At one stage didn't look like they'd breach 150, but they got there courtesy of their skipper, Shoaib Malik, 65 off 43. And then Whiteley and Pollard, and earlier on Maqsood contributed at 27 to get over 150. Skipper, very good on his feet, all around the clock. He is so strong downtown. He loves it there. So much bottom hand, and then some deft touch and little flicks. Inside out over cover. He's got it all, is Shoaib Malik. 300th game of T20. Talk about cricket's superstar.
Yeah, and it's still extremely fit. Let's not forget the value, the add-on value that he provides in the field and also between the wickets. Nawaz was once again very impressive. Started the show with a wicket of Kumar Sangakkara, 1 for 18, Anwar 1 for 24. Laughlin went for plenty, 1 for 37. Watson also was a bit expensive.
First ball of the innings, Kumar Sangakkara back to the dressing rooms. Noah's Jr. absolutely pumped up. And a nice little feint. Nick, only Safraz, the wicketkeeper, heard this, sent it upstairs. Ultra Edge says, yep, just a little touch on it. And Shane Watson bowls into the doorway to departure. Singh Bale's flying, and that is the absolutely plum first wicket for Ben Lachlan. And late on, Whiteley trying to take it on over long off, hitting it straight up, and an easy catch for Ben Lachlan.
Yeah, good stuff. Quetta pretty much most of that innings. Just the odd little fits and starts here, particularly from Shoaib Malik and bits of Shoaib Maqsood. 7.65 is the asking for those in purple and gold. Shoaib Malik, it's the dew factor, how much is out there, and it's falling out. See, local time, it's almost 10 o'clock, almost 10 p.m. here in Dubai. And often it's late after 10:30, in an hour's time, that is when things can change dramatically with the dew factor. So Hal Tanvir looks like he's going to get things underway with ball in hand. I'll be interested to see how the spinners go.
Yeah, Tanvir 3 for 14 last night. So he's going to be pretty confident with this new ball. It didn't swing a lot, but he got his angles right. Took him a couple of balls, but he really tested the right-hand batsman. So Shafiq will be tested. Want to get that strike rate up a little bit there. Best of 38. We saw Shoaib Malik bring up his first 50. He'll be trying to do that tonight.
Sohail Tanvir is very strong as a defense bowler. He's a defensive bowler in a way that he sort of counter punches you with dots rather than being aggressive, and he frustrates you because of his angle with difficult bowling action. And it's a feel for a batsman. He'll know exactly at what pace and what line length to bowl. Just do this regularly, and every now and then you see him vary his pace, the slow ball, the yorker, the slow bouncer. And he's always sizing up the batsman. Where is he going to hit him? And then he will have this defensive strategy, which is in a way works positively for him.
See if the birthday boy can get a bit more animated in this reply for Quetta, wanting to track down 152. Pollard is at slip. There's a handsome looking stroke to get things underway here for the Gladiators.
Yeah, all he has to do is to take deep breaths and not worry about scoring quickly, Asad Shafiq, because he's a good enough player really to be playing such shots. He just goes bottom-handed and tries to muscle the ball away towards the leg side field all the time, almost all the time in T20 cricket. It's a very good beginning against Sohail Tanvir. 6 wickets in the last 2 matches for Sohail.
Noticed Asad Shafiq's got a new bat. Looks like it's been knocked in a bit, but that other one was a real favourite. Tape all over it, had lots of markings on it. It was scarred, wasn't it? This one's a lot newer.
Did you have a favourite bat, Danny?
Mine had a few holes in it, but it did hang in there. I had it since I was 13, right through to the end of my career, Flem. Thank you.
Aleem Dar and Tim Robinson are cool and cool umpires for the match. He's pretty cool as well, Tom Moody. And then obviously you have the king of cool.
Oh yeah, yes sir. You got to be so careful against Tanvir as a right-hander.
Yeah, that's almost pathway to perfection there. Just bringing him forward. How didn't that get the outside edge? You see he loses stability on his back foot as well. Reaching for the ball. That's brilliant bowling.
I think he should be standing on that leg in middle stump. I think he just wanted to stay inside the line of the ball. That ball is going to be away from his reach if he carries on batting from this position, because he'll continue to do that. His natural angle is to get that ball away towards the slips.
So Ramesh, should he actually try and be trying to hit it squarer and going with the angle?
Yeah, I think what he's doing is his front leg is sort of straight and not going across to cover the line. So he's
I think you got two options. You can do that and help you get towards the ball, or you can actually, get it out of the way, but make sure you're going square, like to point, whereas he's trying to hit it to mid off.
And he has already scored a 4, square driving the ball. A very good comeback by Sohail Tanveer. 4 without a wicket.
Useful. Tanveer, dot and a boundary, and then 4 dots on the trot. The fight back. The bowler, that is. Sangakkara and Shazad really troubled the scorers. So they were out for 0-1, and Maqsood, he had to fight through. Got hit on the hand, got hit on the head. So tough going. And when I look at this bowling lineup, Sohail Tanveer and Umar Gul, you've got Mohammad Irfan, all 7'2" of him. It's very, very threatening. The big fella, no surprises, taking the new seed as well with Sohail Tanveer. Immediately on the mark.
Hits the bat hard. The splice of the bat. Very difficult to find the middle of the willow when you're facing him.
Couple of good-looking humans. Look like rock stars to me, Ramesh.
Film actor.
Watson. Well, he got enough of it. Didn't quite get it right out of the screws, but I tell you what, it's pretty useful to get him underway with a boundary.
A smash from Watson. Yeah, just the perfect ball for Watson really to go through mid-wicket. He's very good with that shot. Against spin, he smashes them over mid-wicket and square leg. Against pace, he's not bad. Have a look at this one. Right out of the middle of the bat. Yeah, go full maybe. Or angle it across.
Slip in place, you want to bring him into play.
Yeah, a little bit better. Searching length. Want to nick out Watson.
Well, I just wonder whether Watto's premeditating that short ball, because he got himself into a strong position. I mean, it's always been a feature of his batting, the pull shot. But there, just with his weight a little bit back, when you go full with the angle, get yourself in a very vulnerable position. Good to see the skipper working with the big fast bowler too.
And just on that, Flynn, in these slower surfaces, batters will always, they'll want to just start to cock forward, won't they? Because then they back themselves that they can almost still pull off the front foot. He's gone nowhere there, Watson. But he's in two minds there. Do I go a little bit forward? Do I hang back in the box to look for the pull or the cut? Particularly against this guy because of the obvious reason.
The Uber run as well. Oh, hesitation early. He's pumping the arms. Good technique, actually. Has he got the endurance, though? This is the question. And no, needs to just do a little bit walk. And the landing needs a bit of work as well.
Wrong shoes on, Flam.
Yeah, the landing gear got stuck. But I like the spirit of some of these guys. They're really challenging that car.
You want to take them on too, Rambo?
No, I don't have strong hammies.
Come on, Shawja. Let's go to Shawja and take them on. More of an intimate ground there. I think we'll get more energy. You and I could take on the Uber together.
Yeah, well,
Could use that instead to race the
I
Uber.
think, yeah, definitely beat Uber. on that.
Again, but there is protection. Oh, get those other shoes on, please.
Is the Uber effect. 9 without a wicket.
Might be signs it's a little bit dewy out there. The HBL drone cam gives us all great shots inside the stadium, but also the beautiful sights of Dubai, the city.
So Quetta, the couple of boundaries and a couple of overs, and that's pretty much it so far. Having a little look here. Respect to the bowlers, two experienced and unique left arm over the wicket bowlers in Tanveer and Afar.
Got to put him off his baseball stunts. And we first over, very consistent. Swung both ways actually. That last ball seemed to have come back from off to leg stump.
Up and over. Nobody moved, and they shouldn't have, because it raced away for 4.
His base is so strong when he's hitting the ball like this. And this time he was up for it. The angle there and ready to pounce on it.
Yeah, that ball would get us a speeding fine in built-up areas. That was well and truly over 100 kilometres an hour.
Well, we've mentioned it's the great Viv Richards' birthday today. There's certainly a bit of Viv about that. Calypso style from Watson there, one leg in the air. Had himself a bit of room. Oh dear, Sangers can't get to this, and it's expensive wides, this one.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to bowl a regular delivery on the pads. Turned out to be a wide down the leg side and a toughie for Sangha. Look how far wide he was, trying to cover the original angle from Swelton. We had no chance really to go across towards the leg side and collect it.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate dip. The timing of the ball going down was always going away from Sangers' glove. We're going to see the best of KP tonight, are we? Hasn't played for a couple of games. He certainly hasn't influenced as much as he'd like. Got a score of 80. That's about it. Oh, that's a good effort by Umar Gul. Gul down there. It's a great effort. But it is certainly quite greasy now, underfoot.
In for Junaid Khan. He had to pass a fitness test in the morning. Oh, we've seen so many accidents. Roman Reis has been indisposed just because he dug his knee into the ground and just couldn't recover, and so it was a nasty fall.
Timing. Yeah, it's interesting. 2 overs, and it was none for 10. All of a sudden, there's 20 on the board. Sir Vivian. He certainly gets animated, and he certainly gets pumped. That's part of his acquisition in this Gladiators franchise.
Oh, it'd be such a buzz to be playing in a team with Sir Vivian Richards around, and I'm getting so much out of his energy, how much he's loving the HBL Pakistan Super League.
Happy birthday, sir. We have many more. Very fit for a 65-year-old, born in 1952. What's happening? What's happening? Oh. Tempers flaring. What is happening?
Aussie in the thick of it. There's a surprise.
Settle down. Settle down. Oh, Corin Pollard, he's always in there. So a little bit of WWE wrestling coming into the PCL, and I like it.
Gold, Flynn. Absolute gold. Little punch. Anything said there? Oh, yeah. The bowler's had something to say. And so Watson says, no, I'll just challenge that call. Oh, hello. 3 overs bowled here, 21 without loss. Another great drone shot here. And, oh, there's a bit of justice, yes! Had plenty to say, Corin Pollard, and he knows it. Watson will be giving him a quiet little serve there. Oh, yeah.
Just wonder whether he's lost focus, Corin Pollard. He was happy to dish out some verbals to Shane Watson, and he might have just let down his fast bowler at the other end.
It's just in a hurry. Too much of a hurry to celebrate. That should have been taken.
I think he got caught between the fingers up in the air and the fingers pointing to the ground.
He's a good fielder. Very talented at long on, long off. Magnificent boundary rider. Not too sure whether he's good in the slips. Yeah, I think it came at an awkward height and he was moving all the time. Must have hurt him quite badly.
Most ever in this form of the game, Corin Pollard, 233 catches to his name. And that is emphatic from Watson.
Class and might on display. I think you'd be wasting your time bowling that length to Shane Watson. He's so good. He's waiting on the back foot. Have a look at this. Yeah, I mean, extremely well balanced and got inside the line of the ball. It's not an easy ball to hit because we're talking about a 7-footer trying to bounce out a batsman. That can be awkward.
I think it's a bit like what Danny was talking about a couple of overs ago. The batsman looking to go forward on the slower pitches and then backing themselves to play those horizontal shots, particularly through the leg side.
It's a good comeback. Hurting and frustrated Mohammad Irfan, having bowled that wonderful channel for some time and then gets let down by Pollard. Got to make inroads to Multan. Trying to defend 152. Almost a chop on from Watson, but he gets a little French cut, squeezes a single.
Every time he's pushed the ball up, he's had a better response than the shorter length. So why not experiment with that normal, natural angle, pushing it up? There's a slip in place. He got the outside edge as well, which was dropped by Pollard. I don't know, why is he trying to bounce out Watson? Of all the batsmen, why would you do that?
You almost forgot there's another batsman out there. Shafiq's, he's faced 6 balls. Hardly seen him on screen.
Oh, it's worth the wait, Damien Fleming. Shafiq finishes the 4th. It's now 30 without loss.
HBL box there. They would like the work of Shafiq. Have a look at it. This is perfect. look, that is in the middle of the bat. Both feet are off the ground. And brilliant follow through.
The asking rate there was just over 7.5s. Is now roughly around that, 7.7. So they're keeping up with it. The Gladiators should have been one down. Watson is lucky to be there, but he'll ride that. And he's on strike again up against Sahel. Tanvir.
This is an excellent platform to chase down that target. 123 of 95 balls. And you know, Watson 70 maybe to make it interesting. He's on 17. Need a 50 from Watson because he can provide those runs at a pace.
Yeah, he's just explaining their Kyle Pollard, looking a little sheepish at the moment. Pace on the ball and off the blade. Watson dealing in boundaries here.
Well, he's just hammered that, hasn't he, Shane Watson? He's very, very strong square of the wicket. It wasn't the worst delivery, but he's just so quick to get back on that back foot, free his arms. Oh, I like the front leg lift. Bit of Gordon Greenwich about that.
Yeah, every time you've not been on the mark, he's hit you for runs. Making great use of the little angle that was created, and created a lot more angle by staying inside the line and then lifting that front leg. Looked glorious, Watson.
It's almost like Watto's giving a little bit of a testimonial to Viv and saying, look, I'm throwing in some Caribbean flair here for your birthday, boy. Wonderful.
Well, if he is, it'll be appreciated from the great man, I would have thought.
Great impersonation. Get ready, ladies. A lot of money coming your way if you've got your catching mitts on. Pepsi Catcher Craw. Wake up, fire up and take a catch. You've got Watson out in the middle, very capable of sending it into the crowd. Riley Rousseau. He's another. Watson. One bounce four.
Always felt this was a very, very good batting strip. He's making his own length. Enjoying the freedom of hitting Sohail Tanvir through the offside, through the leg side. That was hit extremely hard. Smashed once again.
He's certainly not worried about the pace that they're bowling. Anything short of a length or a fraction short of that, he's been right onto it tonight, Shane Watson. It's going to be a good power play for the Gladiators.
KP ready to come in. And be itching to make an impression here tonight, Big Kev.
Head and shoulders.
Not that itchy. Yeah, a little chat. Follow through from Sahel. Something to say? Oh dear. Well, lip reading. And Tim Robinson had something to say, and then Kyron Pollard chipped in, and then all of a sudden, oh, Kyron. Stay focused on the game at hand. Oh, it is happening here in match 17. Up there in the VIP box as well. There's a lovely channel and a lovely little contest going on. 5 done, 38 for none.
Well, the asking rate, the required rate is consistent with the scoring rate, so it's a good start by Quetta. Now, Imran Tahir, the last time these two sides met 4 days ago, Imran Tahir ran away literally with a hat-trick.
And they need a wicket right now. 38 without loss. Quetta looking solid.
Yeah, and interesting, the power play for Multan throughout when they're in the field. They've got 2 wickets in the first 6 over block every time. Bar today, they've got 4 balls to get 2 wickets. Yeah, the highest power play has been 2 for 42. Well, no one's really got away from them, but they've always got a couple of wickets.
Yeah, a couple of things today. They always got out to a good start. Sangakkara got out first ball. Irfan's always picked up wickets in that power play you talked about. Pollard dropped a catch, so maybe things not going as smoothly. Maybe Quetta should now cash in. Watto needs to cash in.
Imran Tahir with 10 wickets in this HBL PSL, 9 of them right-handed batsmen, just the one left-hander. Oh, shot. That looks a good-looking shot. Goodness me. Slats, that's your territory.
Yeah, he's just helped it on its way, and he got the length, so he was always looking to go there. He's trying to create the space that is beyond those fieldsmen behind square on the onside, and lifts it fantastically well. It's probably pitched on leg stump straightening, so he doesn't want to miss it, but he got the length, and he's just helped it, and it's nearly gone all the way.
Beats mid-off. Well, this is a fine innings we're watching here, and it's a great start for Quetta.
The sweep shot, the pickup sweep shot, followed by the one down the ground. This one, an even better shot. Comes down quickly, gives himself a little bit of space to hit it over mid-off, but the footwork was so good that made the shot easier.
And it's the wrong one to finish from Imran Tahir. 8 from his first. Power play is done. 46 without loss.
Yeah, most expensive they've come across so far, Multan in the field. I'm wondering whether this dew was just affecting things for them. I know they've been a bit freaked out. Tom Moody was talking about the dew. And right now, no wicket for 46 is the worst 6 over block they've had. Watson, he's 25 from 23, so strike rate will increase the longer he's out there. He's had a little bit of luck as Umar Gul comes into the attack. He is out there playing for the Multan team, and he finally gets an opportunity. He's probably not got the pace he used to. So Gould, he's always been a good bowler. He's always been able to bang it on that right line and length.
It's been the highest runs conceded by Multan in power play this PSL. So they need something from Umar Gul. It'll be difficult to ask for him just coming into the team to hit the straps straight away and get amongst the wickets. But right now, Multan need a wicket.
Well, they've got to take their chance. They've got a chance. Pollard puts it down at first slip after a bit of an exchange. Oh. There he is, pleasing the people, Baz.
Hey!
You're up here, you're down there. Pleasing the people.
The ubiquitous Bazid Khan.
There he goes again. There's a man there, one hop to him. Didn't get hold of it there, Watson, and he was probably thankful he didn't. Mind you, if he gets hold of it, it's into the stand.
It's the first time that Multan have not taken a wicket in the power play. So that's a little thing that Tom Moody will irk Tom Moody. Wasim Akram, I think Tom's a little bit more measured than Wasim. Wasim highly emotional about it all. But I'm a big fan of Umar Gul's bowling slats. I was watching him in the World T20 in 2009. Took 5 for nothing against New Zealand at the Oval. You might have been there. Were you working on that? At the Oval 2009.
No, I don't think I was there. I saw it from afar though, because I've always admired what he does. He's got line and length. He hits that awkward length, just, you know, creating that doubt in the batsman's mind, forward or backwards, and that's the best length you can bowl. The line on or just outside off stump. He just holds that. He owns it. But the length where you're deciding whether to go forward or back, he's always going to create chances, and it's been taken, and he's off. He has got a big celebration as well.
Saif Badr takes the catch in the deep, and it's a short ball this time from Umar Gul. Watson was always going to take it on, but it's just got him high on the bat, near the splice off the bat. Umar Gul announces himself. Comfortable catch, emerging player gets underneath it. Umar Gul goes on a run. Multan get a wicket finally. It's 48 for 1. Watson gone for 26.
Kevin Peterson, he's out there, back in the side, had a little bit of a groin strain, so he rested up and he's back out there, and a big job, 105 from 80. That's the task for the Gladiators. Their first wicket goes down outside of that window of 6, where we've been making the point that Multan have got 2 every block of 6 overs, that initial power play prior to today. And it's Umar Gul back in the side, getting an opportunity. Gets one early. I love his run. He tiptoes in, doesn't he? He's like a light-footed dancer.
It's testing Watto. He knows that Watson goes after it. And he knew straight away, Shane Watson, that it had come off the top half of the bat. Well bowled, Umar Gul. Welcome to the PSL for 2018.
Yeah, and if I lip read right, I reckon Shane Watson, when he crossed over with KP, said it's too paced out there. It's nicely played. And that's probably an indication that some of those pull shots held up, and some, like that one he got out on, rushed through. 49 for 1.
So Shane Watson gone for 25.
49 for 1 after 7 overs. Quetta Gladiators!
Kevin Peterson's just come in, Ramiz Raja Jr. Nothing to do with our Ramiz. 50 up. First ball of the 8th over.
Shafiq's batting well. He's picking Imran Tahir's length very nicely. Previous over, he went for that sweeper. Now, Kevin Peterson on strike. Will it be that flipper straight up? Does tend to get his front pad in the way sometimes.
Ooh, I think Imran Tahir is going to relish this little duel right here. He'll have some mental tricks here for Peterson.
Trying to work to the onside. One thing KP doesn't do is hold back. Each of his innings he comes out pretty well the same, and he's looking to be the aggressor and take on a spinner in particular, but they can't afford to lose him early. It's a big innings for him tonight.
And we know KP is a bit short of confidence. He chickened out of the golf game against Uslat, so he's not up there with confidence.
Yeah, well, these are the dismissals. That brought about a hat-trick. It was brilliant, and the celebration was even better. And you're right, and that's what KP is worried about. That when I knock him over on the golf course, my celebration will be like that, back down the 18th. Like Fleming's today.
Oh, was it recorded? Do we have a recording?
No. Well, in the aftermath, a few speeches he made to himself.
Look at that, he's taken just the 1 wicket against left-hand bats, 9 against the right-handers. Whenever Imran Tahir's got the ball, there's an air of expectation that he's going to do something. Because he's been a wonderful bowler over the years for all the franchises and of course for South Africa. Just look at that average against the right-handers and the economy as well. 6. Brilliant against right-handers. End of the over, 53 for 1.
After 8 overs, Quetta Gladiators.
The equation now is 100 runs required from 72 balls. So at a run rate of 8.33 and wickets in hand, that is crucial. And a pitch that maybe a little too paced, but an outfield that'll be getting quite moist now, making it difficult. Get slippery the ball. Might actually help it quicken off the pitch a little bit, but we saw a ball change last night at about 16, 17 overs. Here's Gould again.
Brilliant fielding. Shan Masood. Substitute, very fit Shan Masood in those covers. Yeah, it does really well. But Alan, when Omar Gul's really on song, he's bowled that excellent Yorker, very good exponent of that reverse swing Yorker, cannoning into the stumps.
Yeah, it's a lethal weapon, all right, for Umar.
Yeah, dragging hard to the onside. That one is the skiddy one, and that's the one that Watson got. Just came onto him a little quicker.
Do you know, when you stand next to Kevin Peterson, you don't realise how big he is. He's a huge unit, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's thick-set. He works so hard at his fitness. It was intriguing to watch him while he was working with me at home on the Ashes series, commentating-wise, working out every day, and I watched him from afar in Adelaide, really giving it to himself, like working so hard to maintain fitness because he's still a player. And it's third man catch, it's taken. And Shafiq was batting beautifully, played some smart strokes out there, but he's perished in the deep.
Just standing outside leg stump and just maybe got away from the ball a little bit. It's short outside off stump, he's waltzed down the wicket, giving himself too much room. Imran Tahir takes the catch. Muted celebration from him, but Asad Shafiq goes back. Second wicket down for 54, he's out for 20.
So Riley Rousseau, South African, is out there, left-hander. He's a powerful hitter. Feel that his best is yet to come in this HBL PSL. Umar Gul, he's got 2 quick wickets. Imagine if they can get Peterson. There's a misfield. Just get on a roll. He's bowling so well.
He's got good rhythm early on here. Just gone a bit too early there, Asad Shafiq, and you had the feeling that Umar Gul saw him coming and pushed it wider. Look how wide he is. Look how far outside leg stump he's tilted to have to connect.
Yeah, and it is a disadvantage. I think if you're a charger, if your hitting is about charging and the ball isn't lined up, he had to reach then. He just gave himself a bit too much to the onside, and then it was a reach, and that's why it sliced down to third man. If it's in the zone a little bit closer to him, he's probably put that over long off.
And also, Slats, he's not as big a unit as Kevin Peterson.
Yeah, we were talking about that, weren't we, before the wicket? He's imposing when you think of someone like a Matthew Hayden yesterday, these big, and Graham Smith from South Africa, these big units at the crease. Kevin Peterson's one of them, but he's deceiving. Massive unit.
Yeah, Haydos was enormous, wasn't he? Big shoulders.
Across the shoulders, and he, he just stood there and bang.
Biffed it. The other end with Justin Langer.
I reckon I had 2 inches on me, and I was really tall. 56 for 2.
56 for 2. After 9 overs, Quetta Gladiators. Multan Sultans.
Gladiators need 97 off 11 overs, and that required run rate is heading towards 9 and over. It's more than manageable with the likes of Riley Rousseau and Kevin Peterson in. There's not time for head scratching just yet, but it is for those folk with the head and shoulders.
It's going to be a tight one. You know, that 150 chase, it's always a tight one, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're down to the wire again, I reckon, Wilco.
Right, Irfan's back for another over. 2 overs have cost him 14.
No lack of experience in this Multan Sultans side. So Mohammad Irfan's been brought back. We've seen this so many times that he's been brought back to take wickets, and he actually finishes his overs by the, say, maximum the 14th over. So they've got a set plan for Irfan to bowl out quickly, and just to get him when the ball is a little harder and get that extra bounce and snick someone out or nick someone out.
Always a chance, the big fella, against the fresh batsman. Just because of the surprise value, because you don't face this every other day. A guy 7 foot releasing from what, 11 foot or more. He's got pace, he's got added bounce. It takes a little while, and 2020 is hard to size a bowler up quickly, isn't it? But he just is a surprising bowler.
Ramiz Raja Jr. is in, Safraz Ahmed and Mohammad Nawaz. He can bat. Oh, no, he couldn't bat.
Yeah, it's good to see him hydrating. Very important. Long days for Dan. With all that energy, that's what I'm talking about. He expires a lot because he's a very active human being. Inspirational.
I could think of another word, but I'll just go with that one for now. There we are. Surely we can give him a headache. Crack! And it beats the man out in the deep. It's 4.
You knew with the sound off the bat that that was right in the middle. Irfan, as he does, has gone short, but Rousseau has picked it up so quickly that he's actually hit it in front of square by a long way, sort of straightish mid-wicket, and it's gone one bounce. That's a terrific shot.
Yeah, he's such a powerful player, and we've had glimpses of what he can do. If he hits top stride, he will be hard to stop. He's a very powerful player.
It's got to be just so difficult to get away, Mohamed Irfan. I suppose the equivalent in years gone by was Joel Garner, Curtly Ambrose. Pepsi catch a craw. Well, if either of these two get in, they've got a chance right there of a share of $1 million. Be ready, folks, because Riley Rousseau can certainly pepper the galleries. No run. 6 from the over. We've had 10 overs here. Quetta are 62 for 2.
$62 for 2 of 10 overs. Quetta Gladiators.
$62 for 2 after 10. Asking rate is now just over 9s.
Yeah, a bit of Shoaib Malik will not hurt the overall effort. He's a clever off spinner, at times reluctant to bowl, but just experimenting a bit with a different combination, bowling combination in this contest. Round the stumps. KP was looking to drill it down the ground, blocked it. Zainab Abbas.
PSL डेब्यू राहत अली का राहत ये आपका पहला साल है PSL में क्वेटा ग्लैडिएटर्स के साथ, तो एंजॉय करें।
जी बिल्कुल, ज़बरदस्त टूर्नामेंट हो रहा है, ज़बरदस्त, बहुत अच्छा एंजॉय कर रहा हूँ। कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि इसमें जितना मुझे चांस मिल रहा है अवेल करूँ, कोशिश करूँगा कि अच्छे से अच्छा खेलूँ।
Yeah, I mean, it was a dangerous shot because he didn't need this. Kevin Peterson is so good hitting the ball straight and long. But Danny, why did he pick and choose this shot?
Only Kevin can tell us that later. Sideline was Zainab Abbas. But so frustrating because he is a trump card, that is for sure, for Quetta Gladiators here in 2018. And yeah, very risky, massive risk. And he's gone for that big fancy reverse sweep. Tim Robinson, the dreaded index finger, and it's see you later, Big Kev, for just 5. It's 62 for 3 now. ...30 years young, Ramiz Raja Jr. And
is in because KP just chose the wrong shot to execute and play. Right, now was he over the line? He probably is over the line. Danny, you're an expert at such stuff.
Oh, eagle eye. And it's the point of impact with that front foot, isn't it? Oh dear. That's a no-y.
Yeah.
Oh. Go upstairs. Well, we go upstairs a lot, don't we? We want to check and make sure they get the right decision.
Yeah, damage has been done. Can't undone the damage. It's a massive one. Kevin Peterson is a match winner, as we all know now. They need a partnership now again. And it can't be easy to get a partnership rolling in the middle phase of the innings. Now, usually good sides take off at such junctures of the innings, 10.4 overs. They don't need a new player, in fact, two new players. One has got 7, the other one is off the mark, is on 1, Ramiz.
Come on.
So this change has absolutely worked. Shoaib Malik bowls the ball and picks up a wicket. His first over is done. It's done really well.
Yeah, it's that pace off the wicket, isn't it? It's changing things up because you've got a lot of pace happening in this Multan side, a lot of left-handedness, and all of a sudden the skipper comes on with his right arm offies and gets the big fisher Kevin Peterson.
They run hard, they run fast, only a single, but what a good over and a very good start by Shoaib Malik. What a night he's having. Runs and a wicket now. 66 for 3.
Well, he's certainly on track to be man of the match as the captain of all Multan. Shoaib Malik, 1 for 4 to go with his 65 not out. He's having a lovely time of it here in PSL 3.
Yeah, it's getting just a wee bit tough for Quetta. 87 off 54. Right, 66 for 3, and it's over to Zainab once again.
Back with Rahat Ali. Rahat, बड़ी आपने इकोनॉमिकल बॉलिंग कराई है, लेकिन स्टार्ट अच्छा मिला. शेन वॉटसन ने आपको वो स्टार्ट दिया, लेकिन उसके बाद कुछ विकेट्स गिरी हैं.
जी बिल्कुल विकेट्स गिरी हैं, लेकिन अभी बैटिंग हमारी है. कोशिश करेंगे कि इंशाल्लाह अगर ये पार्टनरशिप अगर लगती है तो हम दोबारा मैच में वापस आ जाएंगे. तो अभी इतना मैच हाथ से गया नहीं है. उम्मीद करते हैं इंशाल्लाह अच्छा होगा.
हमने देखा है पिछले 2 मैचेस में ड्यू फैक्टर जो है वो काफ़ी अपना रोल प्ले कर रहा है. तो आपको क्या लगा बॉलिंग कराते हुए कि उस वक्त उस तरह से ड्यू थी?
जी बिल्कुल ड्यू तो थी. विकेट मेरे ख्याल थोड़ा सा स्लो है. ड्यू की वजह से थोड़ा सा बैट पे बॉल अच्छा आ रहा है. तो उम्मीद करते हैं कि इंशाल्लाह अच्छा होगा.
अच्छा, क्वेटा जो है आज आपके जो बेवरेजेस हैं उनकी बर्थडे भी है. जनरली हम देख रहे होते हैं कि वो हाई फाइव्स भी दे रहे होते हैं. तो उनका क्या इम्पैक्ट है इस टीम?
जी बिल्कुल उनका बहुत ज़्यादा रोल है इस टीम में. वो मोटिवेट मेरे ख्याल से सब प्लेयर्स को करते हैं, हमें भी करते हैं. तो बड़ा अहम रोल है उस टीम में. तो कोशिश करेंगे इंशाल्लाह मैच जीत के इनको बर्थडे विश करें.
ये बताएं कि इन पिचेस पे बेस्ट आप दुबई में काफ़ी बॉलिंग करते भी रहे हैं, क्या लाइन लेंथ होनी चाहिए?
T20 असल में इसमें मिक्स बॉलिंग करनी पड़ती है. आपको बैट्समैन रीड करके ज़्यादातर कोशिश करते हैं कि बैट्समैन रीड कौन सा बैट्समैन कहाँ वीक है तो उस पर वहाँ ज़्यादातर मतलब बॉलिंग की जाए. तो यॉर्कर, स्लो वन, लेंथ बॉलिंग भी इसमें हो जाती है. तो मिक्स बॉलिंग बेटर होती है इसमें.
और ये मुझे बताएं कि जनरली जो है टीम स्पिरिट, क्योंकि देखा है हमने कि क्वेटा जो है काफ़ी मैचेस हारा भी है, तो उसको रखने के लिए, लाइव रखने के लिए क्या पेप टॉक्स या क्या बात होती है ड्रेसिंग रूम?
नहीं, मेरे ख्याल से हमारे जो सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं, जो कप्तान सैफी भाई हैं और सर वेव हैं, जो मोटिवेट बहुत ज़्यादा करते हैं. हमारे कोचिंग स्टाफ बहुत अच्छा है. तो ऐसी कोई बात नहीं. पिछला मैच हमारा बुरा गया, अभी ये मैच है. इंशाल्लाह उम्मीद करते हैं इस मैच में जीत के वापस आएंगे.
ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच राहत, एंड इट्स बैक टू द कमेंट्री बॉक्स.
Yeah, it's a free hit, and it'll be received by Ramiz Raja Jr.
Well, we receive a catch, Ramiz, just here at long on. For a chance, Danny.
A crow. That's a good shot in the end. It was a slow bouncer, and it was an uppercut that earned him a 4.
That's a very smart shot, wasn't it? I was thinking somewhere in front of square, but Pollard, he acknowledges it. He knows that he changed the pace on that one, and Ramiz was good enough. He set himself back. I think his first thought was to go over mid-wicket, and he adjusted nicely and picked up a bonus boundary.
Wider at the stumps, an off cutter. He'll keep on doing that. He'll bowl from various angles from the crease, and you'll see an off cutter and a leg cutter and a slow bouncer. He's very good at such stuff. Now this was given leg before out. Probably was going to hit the stumps, but it was a no ball.
Big,
as seen earlier.
big moment in this match, possibly. Poof. Particularly if they get quite close. You think if they get within 5 or 6 runs. Ouch.
Just that extra bounce, isn't it, from Pollard? No pace, 102 kilometres an hour. Danny, how much would you like to be in the height of Corin Pollard and the build?
Well, they often say height helps.
Yes, extra bounce.
I hope so.
But you got it through a nice little pace,
Skiddy,
didn't you?
yeah. A little bit of bent elbow from time to time, I was told by Norm
okay.
O'Neill. Norm O'Neill thought
Did he
I
tell you
choked
to
it. Yes.
Really?
Rude.
Called you out?
Yes.
Misses the ball once again. A slow ball to end the over. In fact, one more ball to come.
Just the off spinner, wasn't it? Viv Richards' birthday today.
Deceptive. He deceives the very best in the business. Even the skilled ones don't really pick it up straight away. There you see him just drawing away from the line of the stumps. It's a wider angle that he creates, and then he bowls a slow ball.
He does it again, doesn't he? No
Irritating.
pace.
75 for the loss of 3.
Quetta Gladiators.
Quetta needs 78 off 48. What do you think, boys? Close finish?
Well, yeah, I would have loved to have seen Peterson get going tonight. He hasn't played for a bit. He's got a niggly groin. It's, yeah, not ideal, but yeah, to be given out like that, it's just, yeah, annoying in this modern era.
He likes this angle around the stumps, Shoaib Malik. I've seen him to bowl consistently. That's a half-tracker. The ball spinning, and so it became an easy shot for the batsman, the sweep shot.
Yeah, he just didn't get his line right there, and Ramiz has come out and he's hit the ball well. He's 13 off 8 deliveries, and he looks very strong in that area. So boundaries are the name of the game, isn't it? They've generally got to pick up one and over here.
And it's this partnership, I believe, between the double R's, Ramiz and Rousseau, got to get their act together and put on at least 50.
Is that a first, 2 double R's batting together? You're the stats man. You're you're rattling off earlier than I.
Come on.
Yeah. There's the ultimate R. Ramiz Senior.
Sorry, big Tom Moody was just yelling something out. I got
scared.
to the third umpire. Did.
Intimidated.
Trying to wipe the dew off the ball, Shoaib Malik. Oh, glorious! What a shot!
Well, they're starting to accelerate, and it looks good here. Ramiz 19 off 10 deliveries, partnership 23 off 14, Danny. So That is well and truly up there with the run rate.
Racing now, isn't it? Let's mention it. This is the key partnership because it's quite difficult to get in and get set, and the pitch not quite as slick as I thought it might be because the dew factor not quite as much as it was last night. So good stuff here from Ramesh Jr.
He round the stumps angle, and so hitting the ball straight over the bowler's head was a difficult shot because you'd go a little towards the leg side.
But I wonder with, you know, the damp ball now, maybe he's
spinning that
thinking it's
much.
not going to spin as much,
Yeah.
so I can run at the off spinner.
I agree. But we knew that they'd face few difficulties with a wet ball come the later part of the evening, and somehow you've got to deal with it. I think we're going to have a go little strategic timeout after this over, and I'm sure that point will be discussed. How to not focus on the wet ball and just get on with the business.
Yeah, well, they got the job done last night, even though that it wasn't a bad chase from Peshawar Zelmi. But Multan, they've still got the runs on the board, but 68 off 45 deliveries, not that tough to get to.
Yeah, I mean, he's good today on debut, actually. He hadn't played before this, Umar Gul. Got rid of Shane Watson. Then he had Asad Shafiq caught in the deep, bowling a wider ball to the right-hander. Shoaib Malik with a big wicket, big scout. That was, by the way, a no ball, not picked by the umpire, but given out there.
So this could be a big over, 10 runs already off, 3 balls to go.
That's it.
Will they come back for 2? That's excellent piece of running. Got to say, a direct hit would have been interesting, but the intention was aggressive, and intention was to come back for 2, and well-placed shot.
Oh, he's done it a couple of times now, isn't it? It's about the timing, not over-hitting the ball, so the outfielders have to accelerate in, and if you get out of the crease quickly, which these two have done, you can get back there safely. Wonder with the dive whether the batting gloves got wet.
Yeah, good call, Flem. So might as well change it out, get the fresh ones on. Look at the state of that bat of Ramesh Jr.'s. Had it a while.
Looks like it's had a tough life.
Hoga Saf, Pakistan. It's a great initiative. Keep it clean, green, clean.
It goes for his bat as well.
Oh. That's well blocked. Shan Masood is the 12th man. That's excellent piece of fielding. He's very, very fast as an athlete.
Well, we've been talking how quick these two are between the wickets, so this is unbelievable fielding. Good dive. You get it, I reckon, maybe an extra metre with the dew, just a nice little slide. Clean in the hands, excellent throw. Reckon we got a close game coming here, guys.
Yeah, this shouldn't be difficult. In this day and age, 9 and over, with 7 wickets in hand.
Yeah,
you should be backing yourself. Not a lot of dew droplets, that picture, but this is good batting. This is healthy batting because they're running well between the wickets and rotating the strike, and we have wickets in hand. Ramesh Raja Jr. on 22, Riley Russo, we know, is a great finisher. He's on 10 from 11. It's a good right and left hand combination, 27-run partnership, so it's pretty even, Stevens.
And things tend to happen when Imran Tahir gets the ball in the hand.
And we've just had the strategic timeout.
Good call, Danny. How clever of you.
Well, it happens a lot, doesn't it? Wickets straight after the strategic timeout, whether it's a run out or a wonderful piece of bowling, bit of indecision.
Do you put that down to the coaches and what they're telling the players, or just the break itself?
Which coach are you referring to? Or just coaches in general?
I said coaches plural, but
okay, no.
if you can specify specific ones, I'll listen to
We
that.
haven't got time for that, Flem. It's T20. fast and furious.
So they just made sure the men on the offside are in for that single. They've been running well between the wickets.
Now they've got to feel well here. In this little phase, there'll be a lot of shots played, a lot of good running between the wickets. A run out and a brilliant catch can change the course of this game.
Wonder if he's got confidence to actually come down the pitch to Imran Tahir. Not a lot of batsmen will do that.
Oh yes, beautifully bowled and delivered, and he's off. He's going to burn some serious calories, and what a strike! Just when they needed one after the Golutlo strategic timeout. You got it absolutely right, Danny Morrison.
Lightning strikes every time it moves. Oh, the singers! And there he goes. He's striking again, Imran Tahir.
Just got caught on the crease. That's why I was questioning what he was going to do with his footwork, and he didn't really do either. He wasn't confidently back. He didn't come out. So Tahir, I called it. I said he makes things happen. Ramesh Jr., not a bad little knock. 22 off 14, and it's 90 for 4.
Welcome, captain of Quetta Gladiators, Multan
Over.
Double.
Sarfraz Ahmed is the new batsman and dances down the pitch for a single.
Now here is one guy that will, Damien Fleming, use his feet and be proactive. Shahzad, extraordinary.
So have a look from stump cam. It's beautiful bowling, Imran Tahir, and his celebrations have been a feature of this Pakistan Super League. Look at him go.
He wants you to play him off the back foot.
Exactly.
So, that's well played. Good wristy work from the left-hander for a run.
And of course the lefties up against Imran Tahir know that most wrist spinners prefer to bowl right-handers. So the lefty, a lot of responsibility for Rousseau to play sensibly, but also back himself a bit to get down to Tahir.
Yeah, I mean, just a bad technique, and he shouldn't be on the back foot because that ball zips through. He's not a big spinner of the ball. He's accurate, so he targeted the stumps.
Oh.
Only a single this time. Sarfraz gets another single. 93 for the loss of 4.
Yeah, good stuff. Imran Tahir, top of the tree with the wickets this season.
Yeah, 3 of Multan Sultans out of the list of 5, so they're not doing too badly. Most wickets, Imran Tahir 11, including a hat-trick. Junaid Khan 7, including a hat-trick. Not playing today. Has a calf problem, I think, a calf issue, so he didn't make the playing 11, Junaid Khan, and so he comes back in the last part of the bowling innings. Normally, when Junaid is around, they use him up front.
And the other interesting thing, I spoke with Tom Moody, and he said Junaid really ever misses his Yorker length. He hardly got any of them right last night because of the dew factor. Different ball game here tonight. Let's see how big Irfan goes now.
Oh, it's a no ball. It's a free hit coming up.
Jeez,
what are they doing?
One.
That's the second in the innings and one not picked.
This is when coaches get a little bit frustrated when the bowlers go over the line, because you want to minimise the extras, don't you? You don't want to just give runs away. So there's runs for the no ball, and there could be boundaries for the free hit.
And Bear in mind, he's got size 17 boots.
Yeah.
Come
so
on.
he can normally nearly land where the umpire is.
Could you have a word to him from here, Flem?
And not be a no ball. I think I'd rather you do it, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I love you.
Russo, here we go.
Does
he keep his weight back and try and bang it over mid-wicket? Fine legs coming up.
I wouldn't be changing a lot of things. Just bowl the length ball. I think it's difficult to hit him for a 6. If he just bowls its natural length, he'll get it to bounce. Fine leg third man, both in the ring. Is it going to be a slow ball? Oh, that's gone! And it's 6. What a shot that is!
Lightning!
Bang!
Love you, Riley! Keep going, son!
So it's a good shot, isn't it? He was very balanced. He didn't move around too much. All he did, I think he just set himself back a little bit to hedge his bets. Look at Morrison go. Imran Tahir, eat your heart out.
I've been going to lessons with Imran.
Did you like that?
Oh, we love this game.
Right then, 52 off 35. Riley Russo, 18 now, including that 6. I'm sure he'll go again. He'll go straight to the fielder at point. It's getting a bit tense for Sir Vivian and company in that dugout.
No, he's thinking about his birthday party tonight, post-match.
Are you going, Danny?
Oh, I'll be there with bells on, Flem. Cutting loose, over cover. Can't wait.
Down the track, slaps it, catch is taken right then. We are back to where we were regarding the catching exhibition, and this is a big wicket. Riley Russo uppercutting the ball, and it's a very good low diving catch. Magnificent take.
What another great catch. But you're almost not surprised now in the HBL Pakistan Super League. Diving, they're going to check it. Danny, your first thoughts?
I liked it, and I think he held on to it well. Oh, they're saying no. Saying not out. Wow, here we go. Here we go. They'll just check that one. Got the size 17s behind the line. Good stuff. So that's all legit. Now then, business end. Good there, but fingers underneath. I think they're all underneath, don't you?
I think that ball is hitting the ground.
Well, that's the thing. You look at fingers
It's
underneath.
just not cupped under the
thing
ball.
is, they always look like they're hitting the ground. Like your fingers might be softening down on the grass, but the level is actually looking horizontal to that.
Do they not look for control as well? Whether you were in control of the ball when you were catching that ball, and so
it's got pretty good control.
Yeah, I thought it was in reasonable control.
Oh, fingers underneath.
Well, the umpires think that
mate.
it's a not out.
Or unless
boys.
it goes to the ground there.
Soft signal was not out.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's holding on to the ball. There's control as well. But is the ball hitting the ground when that ball was being caught by Saf Badar?
Here we go.
Decision pending. What is it going to be? I think they want to have another look at it. Just got to be absolutely sure, because this is a make or break situation right here.
Because it's Russo. Riley Russo.
Fingers underneath there, in control.
Would you give it out, Danny?
Yeah, give it out. He's probably going to give it not out, but I reckon it's out. Not out, probably not out, yeah. They'll go with it. The more you look at it, the more time you look at it, it goes in the favour of the batsman every time.
Now, I wonder if the soft decision was out, whether they would have kept it as out.
Interesting, yep.
You know, straight away the umpires felt that it was not taken cleanly.
All right, normal time. Here we go, real time.
Well, you'd give it out on that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, there was one motion, one action, and he had a good control of the ball. So there are a lot of things working in his favor, but it was given as not out, and so despondency and disappointment in the Multan Sultans camp, which is understandable because this is a game-changing event here.
Well, it's Riley Rousseau. He's the guy that can definitely get them home. He's a power hitter. He's already hit Irfan for a 6 in this over. Sarfraz is out there as well.
That last real-time replay for me said he has control, fingers underneath, in control.
Sarfraz is an excellent player to be out there in a situation like this because he will just play his normal game, look to rotate the strike, and then every now and then he'll pounce on a loose ball. Nothing wrong in real-time catching. It looked very smooth.
Yep.
Years ago, it's just out, isn't it?
Yeah, and
Before
you'd
the
probably give
replays.
it out, and then replays just made it tough for the umpire and the third umpire really to read.
But even the soft decision, the umpires really need to think about the decision because then there has to be evidence to overturn that.
Yeah, both excellent runners between the wicket. Less than 15 are required.
That could have been the state of the game, couldn't it? This partnership keeps going. We're going to have one more ball for 15. The asking rate, well, it's been around 9.5, just over that, but it's still very,
That's okay.
very
With 6
gettable.
wickets in hand.
Absolute.
Qalandars United. Tomorrow, first game, 3:30 p.m. Qalandars will they win one match?
Oh, please.
They lost, what, 5?
On the trot.
5
Right
in a
on the
row.
bottom.
5 in a row, would you believe it? After 15, 4 down for 1 of 4. In fact, they've taken a run. Bit untied the field. Multan Sultans 105 for 4.
Multan Sultan. Quetta Gladiators team 48 runs from 30 balls. आप सब मिलकर बताएंगे
Multan did well to get to 152, and they lost 5 wickets in the process. Joe Malik, 65 from 43, his highest PSL score to date. It was outstanding from the skipper. Maksud, different innings tonight, 27 from 33. And Tanvir 19. He was sent out there to hit, and he's 48 from 30 balls now. It's a very interesting run chase from here. It's going to be a tight one. 5 overs remaining. Wilco and Baz alongside me, but just a little reminder what's on tomorrow. And the second match will be a 7:30 start. That's live from Dubai, so it's an hour later in Pakistan. Karachi Kings will take on Quetta.
Yeah, Quetta won't be thinking about that, but Karachi will, because Karachi know that they've got to make ground on Multan. It's all really now getting, it's almost like these are like almost quarter-finals, these matches. Now Imran Tahir's bowled 3 overs, 1 for 16. The required run rate is 9.6. Quetta need 48 off the last 5 overs. Here we go.
Yeah, I think he's got another celebration in him too. Maybe it's coming now. Is it coming now? Oh, no, it goes down. We've just been debating whether on the other side the catch was taken or not. But that one's clear. It was in, and it came straight out.
Again, so close for Multan. It was a terrific effort. He's zipped around the outfield, diving. The standard has been so high. You've got to say he should have got that.
Yes, you know, I think the surface is greasy. I don't think he had his proper footing there. I'm going to give him all the benefit of the doubt there. Great effort, wasn't it?
Well, he made a lot of ground, but he got his hands to both of them, and it hit hard. That was the thing, and that's often hard when you're running so fast. The eyes bob up and down, but it was in the right position in the end to take that. It would have been a sensational catch in the deep, but he did all the hard work and then grasped it when he probably should have hung onto it, Wilco.
No, go with that, absolutely. Because the standard of catching in this PSL has been superb. He's on as a substitute.
And all this is helping Quetta in this run chase. You know, you were the judges at home as to whether you thought that was taken or not in the deep. It was given not out by the third umpire. And then catch, drop, legitimate. And this is all helping a run chase. And
now, Slats, do you watch, you know, now, how good is his variety here? His leg break on the left and his googly on the right. Which one of you top order batsmen are going to take this? It's good, isn't it?
yeah, look, there's not a lot of difference, is there? But from a batting point of view, you're watching so closely, aren't you? You're so closely at that hand to get that variation.
So on the left, the leg break, the ball comes out more at the side of the hand, fingers.
Back for two, and they scamper, and they're thinking of three. No, just the two.
So for those of you watching at home, if you're watching the bowler on the left is the leg break, the ball comes out the side of the hand, the fingers, and the googly, which spins back like an off spinner, you see more of the back of the hand facing you.
Well, you do, and you also see a finger drop on the right side, the googly. There's a finger that's folded further down the ball, and that's what you need to identify, because wrist-wise he doesn't do a lot different. It's not a real out of the back of the hand googly. It's subtle. That angle from behind you can see it more accurately. Good fielding, but it's key that you can pick that.
It's the googly that he gets to spin more, and this one right out of the back of the hand, so the front of the hand will be facing the batsman, so you're looking for the front of the hand as he bowls it.
Yeah, with that view you can see out the back of the hand easily. That's not what the batsman sees. It was more the front on, and I'll show it one more time. It's 113 for 4.
Multan Sultans.
It's 40 from 24. It's tight, 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 tight. Which way is it going to go? There's a lot been working for Quetta. Drop catches. My belief was a catch taken in the deep, given not out. That hurts the cause. There is due. We've seen a little bit of slipping around.
जीतेगा मैं जीतेगा जीतेगा मैं जीतेगा.
So variation, if we there, it's the one on the right, there was a finger down the ball that's very different to the left. But that's what the batsman has to pick up on. And if you are not picking it, then your stroke play, it becomes a little bit of guesswork.
Right, back to, there we are. It's just, yeah, you can just see the different fingers position on the ball on the right. This run chase now, the runs required per over is 10. It's over 10. Quetta's death overs run rate this season is 6.85. They're the second lowest this season. The lowest is Lahore Qalandars. So 6.85, so they can have to go A lot better than that.
Yeah, they've got to change it. And it's a stunning view from where they are. Having a lot of fun, aren't they? I wonder who they're supporting. Do you know, Wilco? Normally you've gone out and you've met a few people. And
Well, I've been glued to this contest.
Don't give us that. You know who they are.
I can't tell you them all.
Oh, go on, Larry! Oh, yes, you beauty! Thought it was going to hit the deck. We've got to juggle on. And that was sensational. Is he unsure, though? Is he saying, I'm just not sure?
Well, the umpires are conferring here. The fielder is Shan Masood, substitute fielder. I don't think Alim Dar could see it from square.
Well, he's going upstairs soft, and that can determine a lot. So that's fine, move it on. This will be spectacular, whatever happens. But here we go. What happens here? Oh, no, control. Oh, work that one out.
Oh, now then.
It's such a terrific reaction after that little fumble. You've got to, that's a difficult one to say the least.
Baz it. Okay, now then. Okay, there's a split second. Oh, now from there, I don't think you can tell from there. I think from there, that looks a good catch.
Yeah, I think that angle suggests that, you know, when it comes out like that, that's going to confuse them upstairs. But from that angle, this is the one. But where are the fingers? Are they under it? It's gone up as a soft signal out. Now it needs to be overwhelmingly telling us that's not out for that to be overturned. That's why the soft signal will determine so much. If it goes up not out, signal was out, soft signal.
Right, okay. Oh, goodness. You see, also you've got the lens problem here where it foreshortens the shot, doesn't it? And everything gets distorted.
Put it this way, it's the same third umpire, isn't it? And if he's given the other one not out, I think this is going to be not out. Just on the strength of, because I thought he caught the other one, he gave it not out. And I can see that being caught.
From one angle it looks completely good, but then there's a little bit of doubt again. But soft signal is out, Alan.
Yeah, this looks there, it looks out. It looks like his right hand is under the ball. From this angle, I would give it out. And I would give it out.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? And if you're sitting at home, it can be a 50-50. Some people's eyes say, yeah, out. Others will say, no, how can you give that out? So it's always a massive debate. It's huge again in the context of the game, isn't it? So which way are we going? This way. Soft signal was out. It is out! The third umpire has gone with a soft signal from the umpires. And maybe something back for the big man, Tom Moody. So it's a moment for the fielding side.
Umar Gol gets another one, and it's the big one. Sarfraz Ahmed, he's gone for 11, 114 for 5.
What a beautiful catch by Shan Masood. Sarfraz Ahmed on Multan Sultans. बेहतरीन कैच पर
Multan box there, and now we go back out to the middle, and it's Ali, right-hand batsman. He's a good striker, strike rate. It's only 73 at this stage of the tournament, so that needs to improve. 39 from 22, and Umar Gul has got 3 for 7.
Where's he been? Well, watch Umar Gul here. Bowled pretty well. I mean, this is just a fabulous catch. Shan Masood on as a substitute.
Great reaction first time he fumbled it. Brilliant.
Oh, that's a good shot, isn't it? Straight back into it, the batting side.
Great reaction from Rousseau to a wicket. Smashes it through the offside, clears that front leg, and it's hit the gap right down centre and it's gone to the fence.
Yeah, that's a sensational stroke. That's just been smashed through that vacant gap. Now you've got long off going back into play. Even if he was there, he wasn't going to stop that last one.
He knows he bowled the wrong line and length there, though, Umar Gul.
Massive game for Quetta. They have to win tonight and they have to get home. They're second last on the table.
He's a terrific fielder. He's very sharp, very fit young guy. And you need to be athletic and really sharp to get back. And it was a fair catch in the end, and it was a fair catch.
Yeah, that was a good angle, that last one, wasn't it? You can see it hop into the hands of Viv. It's his birthday. Wasn't what he wanted. That one. Another play and a miss. So changing it up. 2 slower balls here from Gul.
How good are these change of pace deliveries from Umar Gul?
Over 11 the rate, and Umar Gul has worked out that short of the length is the way to go. He's bowled short of a length, and even his slow buns are into the pitch. He's done extremely well.
And not just that, we saw Pollard last night bowling. He almost like he didn't need his run-up. He could have just stood there with the pace he bowled at. It was just the slowest you've ever seen from Pollard.
Gets hold of it, but he's picked the man out. Yes, he has. No worries about that one. That's just turn and walk off. And that's 4 for. He might get another game, this youngster.
Yeah, comes in, waltzes in and gets a 4 for. Another one of those slow ones, banged into the wicket, no pace on it. And he couldn't clear the man. Whiteley takes the catch, gleefully accepts it. Umar Gul, what a game he's had. Rousseau out for 27, 118 for 6.
Quetta Gladiators need 35 runs from 18 balls. कौन जीतेगा? कौन जीतेगा? क्वेटा जीतेगा? मुल्तान जीतेगा? मैं कहूँगा क्वेटा अपने ग्लैडिएटर क्वेटा क्वेटा
Here we go. It's got a little bit more in favour of Multan Sultans. They've been on a roll. They've only lost one. The Multan side. Keep flashing to the owner. He's very happy. Very happy. Geez, passionate. As they all are. The owners are so into it. And it's 35 from 18. Quetta can still get there.
But Multan have the bowlers to close the game out. We saw Sohail Tanveer yesterday, Umar Gul today.
Oh, he's going to get it over. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? It's a nice way to start.
Good way to open your account. We'll just take a 4 over mid-off, wide of mid-off. Brilliant way.
They've just gone with the angle. Left arm Suhail Tanveer going across Anwar Ali, and he's hit it through the line instead of going towards leg. That's a good shot. Now mid-off draws back to long off.
Quetta, they just need a big over. That's a good start. 4 from the first ball. Another look at the wicket, caught in the deep.
Yeah, it bowled him 2 slow balls. He just never got the pace of it. Tried to work this leg side. And Ross Whiteley's got a good pair of hands. Well, this is his first match in the HBL PSL, Ross Whiteley. And that went down with the management and the owners. Went down well.
Now that's passion, isn't it? That's getting behind your team.
Yeah, and you want, as a player, you want to see that as well. I mean, I feel Fawad Rana for Lahore Qalandars. But when's his hair going to turn grey? You know? Why is it just some of us?
Or fall off. Was that some of us?
Keeps a smile on his face somehow. Anyway, hopefully there's something for him to cheer tomorrow. They'll need to win every game if they're to have any chance at all. So it's 6 off 3 balls so far. They need 11.6 runs and over from here.
Tell you what, Slats, these two are powerful hitters. Nawaz can get hitting that long ball, so can Anwar Ali. This game's not over at all.
Well, here's that man again in the deep. Oh, it's a good effort to stop the 4. Didn't quite. Shazad in the deep there, and he's hurt too. It didn't quite get to him, and it was a magical effort to stop the boundary.
Definitely say 4. Hurt himself maybe, but again, that was dying on him. And that's the most difficult one, where you have to dive forward. Well, he's done well.
Sorry, Baz, he's gone straight off the field. He's lying down near the boundary rope, so there'll be a replacement play come out. But I wonder whether he's split a webbing or he's holding his elbow, isn't he? No, he's landed heavily on that elbow. It was a very courageous effort.
Well, they've got 2 substitutes on anyway, haven't they? 4 for 11 for Umar Gul today. Best figures in this HBL PSL. And he's got another over to go. And he's bowled the short ball well today. He's profited from that. 13 short balls with 2 wickets, and he's only conceded 6 runs with the short delivery. And there's another one. Bangs it in. Different pace, slightly slower. Man takes the catch. That's deep square.
That's unfortunate. Shazad is getting attended to. He hasn't moved too far at all. He's still there, but play will get underway.
Look at that short stuff you see. He's banged it in short. He knows he can bowl the Yorker as well.
All about executing your set plays right now. With Suhail Tanveer. Ahmed Shahzad. Well, looking at that, I
think that's Andrew Lipus, isn't it? Andrew used to, well, he's been around quite a bit. Andrew and John Gloucester's with the Lahore Qalandars, 2 good Aussies. Andrew actually lives in Belito Bay, north of Durban. Knowledge.
It's been hammered down the ground. It's really hit that hard. It's going to get there too.
Oh no! No, I think that's gone. I think. Well, they're going to look at this again. Again, it's the slippery surface. The dew is causing a real problem here for Multan in the field.
Yeah. There's a bit of slipping and sliding. Well, that is 4. That is a handy boundary. It comes at the right time. It gets them above the run rate required for that over. It's 127 for 6.
22 runs from 12 balls. कौन जीतेगा?
Winviz is saying 82% with Multan. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. 22 from 12. This is the over. This is a massive over.
Amor Ali's capable of hitting some big boundaries here, but they've got to go against this guy. He's got 4 for 11. Umar Gul. This is last over.
Yeah, there's only 3 bowlers prior to, if he gets a 5-fer, that have got a 5-fer in PSL. Oh, look at that, it's launched. That is massive. It is out of here.
Anwar Ali, he can go, and he's just shown us what he's capable of. That's gone miles. That short of a length didn't work. Opens himself up and just deposits this out of here.
I'm not sure how you describe that shot. It's just worth a 12 as far as Viv is concerned. Oh yes, Chaka.
Vivi is pumped. Giving it the finger click as they do in the West Indies.
Now that changes it, doesn't it? 16 from 11.
Well, they can definitely get there from here. Another boundary or 2. 14, 18 off the over. Look out. Look out. That'll take some stopping. Is he going to slide at a time you run? And it's Pollard down there. That's good fielding.
Oh, he did well there, didn't he? The gather and the ball in straight away.
I think going for Quetta Gladiators, there's probably going to be Pollard in that last over. So if they can get this down to under 10 there, they win with a big chance. But more than likely they'd want maximum of this over. Nawaz is good on the leg side. He likes hitting towards leg.
We keep talking, he's a possibility of a 5-fer as well with all these shots going on. Sami, Bapara, Afridi, the only 3 have got 5-fers in this tournament prior to maybe this one if he gets it. The misfield and the boundary. Here we go, back live. And that's been helped on its way. Look at that go. That's, well, they're on track. Quetta, they're getting there. They are not far away. They're back to a runner ball. What an over.
Go short again, the slow one. Very good on the leg side, Nawaz. Power hitting, and it's come at the right time. Outside leg, too short. He's just helped it away, and that's maximum.
Well, the short ball has brought him reward tonight, but not there. Not there. Where's his Yorker? Where is Umar Gul's Yorker? He's got a reputation for bowling fantastic Yorkers. 9 from 9.
Well, that would go away from what he's done tonight to get those wickets. So he's sticking with what he's done, and now he's getting smashed. It's 13 from 3. They need 9. They need a run a ball. Run a ball. Keep your head, and you get there, and you get there comfortably. Don't have to take massive risks now. Run a ball, Wilco.
I'm with you, Slats. I'm with you. Ah, that's changed. That's changed. Our mates at Winviz have changed. They turned the clock back the other way.
But I'm thinking a boundary here and the game's over.
Well, it is, but it can be a quality shot. It doesn't have to be a headless shot. They're in control now at a runner ball. Oh, can't watch. Can't watch. Is this Pfeiffer? It's Pfeiffer. Pollard's the man. It's like he's got wicket-keeping gloves on. His hands are that big. And we have the 4th Pfeiffer in the history of PSL right here, right now.
Umar Gul, after being hit for 2 sixes, gets his man. Now I was trying for that elusive last boundary. Pollard's never going to drop that. 5 for Umar Gul. Is it enough?
It's the last man in the field you want to pick out in the deep is Pollard. Nawaz 11. It's 144 for 7.
Here we go, 9 from 8. Another wicket's gone. He's got Pfeiffer, 200 T20 wickets. He bowls a bouncer. Sniff the leather.
It's good too, isn't it? He's just passed a little milestone here. It's a big milestone for Umar Gul, the fastest to 200 wickets. He's 2nd fastest, behind Saeed Ajmal. Ajmal took 139 matches. This guy's taken 147.
That's why would you duck underneath that?
Another look at the wicket down the throat of Long On, and look who it is. He's put one down at slip today, Shane Watson. He wasn't going to drop that one. He was not going to drop that one. So 3 wickets in the bank, but only 7 balls remaining and 9 runs required. Here we go. Last ball. Oh, another wicket, another one. He's got 6 for. He's got 6 for. Get Winviz up. Where's it gone now, Wilco? The dial, it's twisting, turning.
It's gone anti-clockwise, Winviz. It's gone mad. Viv is not up now.
Short ball again. Not the Yorker you associate with Umar Gul. Imran Tahir with the celebration. 6 for Umar Gul. And he's just been brought into the team. Anwar Ali out for 15, 144 for 8, 19 gone.
Quetta Gladiators, 9 runs from 6 balls. अभी तो वही बताएगा, जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा, जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा.
There we go, the final over. Should be 6 balls. We've seen a couple of wides, though, when the pressure's on. Pollard, the catcher. One of the catchers in the last over. He has got the pill.
Is he going to bowl the same stuff as we saw last night? Because the ball, it was almost like a piece of string. It was almost like a yo-yo. He bowled it like he could pull it back.
So Laughlin's the new batsman out there for Quetta. He's playing his first game for Quetta today. He bowled quite nicely, but this last wicket has given him figures that will be very hard to chase down. 6 for, and that last over went 6-1-6, wicket dot wicket. Final over now. And there we go, no pace, Wilco, that's what you're talking about. A single. 8 off 5. Super over around the corner, Baz.
You know what I'm gonna say? You already said it. Super over, Alan, super over.
Well, that was a super over, the last one. 6-1-6, W-0-W. 6 for 24. Ravi Bopara took 6 in Sharjah in the first PSL. That's the second time we've had a 6.
Yeah, well, 8 wickets down too. 8 wickets down and a slow ball. There we go, a dot ball. Well, they've just got to steal those as well. It's 8. It's 2 shots, 2 boundaries. They're there.
You two top order bats, why can't these batsmen hit these slower balls? Why can't they put them away?
They're just too slow.
Oh, come on. Well, then it should be, if it's a slower moving target, it should be easier to hit.
Well, no, it's not, because you can't use pace. You've got to impart the pace on it. Like that. Impart the pace. Has he found the gap? Didn't quite get it. You don't need a misfield now. Not too bad. They're coming back for 3. Should they have come back for 3? They should not have come back for 3. Or has he dropped it? Maybe they should have.
It's a great call, those slats.
Well, I thought he grabbed it.
You.
Onto the pegs. They've got 3. There we go.
He was at the finishing line when you're calling that one. As you draw, he's dropped the ball. You've got to have the ball, Kyron.
So should they have come back for 3 then?
Well, they shouldn't have come back. He should have kept running off and taking the pads off, because we talk about those hands of his. He was to the stumps, forgetting to take the ball first. Just got ahead of himself. That is a big moment again. How many moments, twists and turns in this game? They need 5 from 3. Could happen right now. There's no one there. It's going to fall safe. And they're coming back for 2.
Slow one again. 150 comes up, but no timing. It's just dropped like a pitching wedge. And they've got another couple.
Just a few weeks ago, this young lad was playing in the under-19 ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup.
Here's that slow ball again. Oh, all right, call it. Multan Quetta from here.
How's that super over looking?
It's looking good. 3 from 2.
It's not going to be a faster ball, you wouldn't think. It'll be another slow one. Oh, that's it, all over. Quetta have done it, out of the park, and look at this celebration. They had to win tonight. They were going to do it, then they weren't going to do it, and they have finally achieved a turnaround victory.
19 years of age, he's just come of age for Quetta tonight.
Hassan Khan hits it out of the park. Bev loves it. What a wicket. Birthday present for him. As Quetta just get this out of the fire. Huge 6. What an innings. What a moment for Hassan Khan as he hits this out of the park. Quetta Gladiators, they've done it.
Well, he's come from being a schoolboy cricketer, and right there he's become a man playing in the men's game. What a moment for him. And Quetta, well, they had to turn it round this evening, and they've just got there. And what an exciting fixture we've seen. Absolutely brilliant from both sides. There were missed opportunities, there were twists and tails, and on Sir Vivian Richards' birthday, he does get to salute at the end of the day. So Quetta have won by 2 wickets.
Yeah, what an emotional game it was. And right at the end, Quetta who needed a victory have got one. It's always in between. You think that maybe it's Multan, maybe it's Quetta, but just a fantastic T20 game. And how fitting that it ended with a 6-over mid-wicket just for that man.
Yeah, well, I suppose you can size it up. You don't have much time, do you? Both batsmen can face 2 balls, Salmond only face 3, and that slower ball, if you bowl an every ball, there's going to be a batsman who gets hold of it, and it was such a good game. We've seen a few that have gone down to the wire. We've seen a super over. There's HBL PSL instalment 3. The game seemed to be getting better and better, and it was, as you say, Baz, the win that they needed to keep them in this competition.
Animated discussions going on, probably about that catch that wasn't given, or they stayed with the umpires. Wasim Akram not happy with the loss and just discussing the catch that wasn't given or that went hit the other way. Cake for Sir Viv Richards, 66 today, and the present already given from Quetta Gladiators with that fantastic victory. But what a game of cricket, and what an ending. Just been superb. Viv Richards cutting the gate. 66 today.
Yeah. What a special man he is. An absolute legend of the game. Still giving back to the game. And we're going outside for this great moment. Here goes he.
Well, what a win for Quetta Gladiators, and it is the big man's birthday today. 1 year older and 1 year wiser, would you say, Viv?
And I'm feeling a little bit fresher as well. But it was a great night. You know, I think you couldn't get a better birthday present than that last 6 we saw.
Really needed that win after, you know, the way Quetta has come along. It must have given a lot of confidence to the team.
Well, I think we needed this win, and I think we made it hard for ourselves. But in the end, we got across the line, and that I think is most important.
What was going through your mind in that last over?
I don't want to be in that position again, because as you can know, the manager and myself, man, we were on tender hooks. At the end of the day, you know, I'm pretty emotional about the team itself and just the way in which we fought all the way, and in the end we came out victorious.
Onwards and upwards for Quetta now?
Well, let's hope. Let's hope we take each match as it goes along. Tomorrow is another match. We are happy for tonight, and hopefully we can get the job done again tomorrow.
Well, happy birthday, Viv. Enjoy your day and your celebrations, and all the best with Quetta.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And to all the fans, thank you as well.
Oh, how good's that? Absolutely fantastic to see him so committed to the cause of the Quetta Gladiators. Very special for them to have Sir Vivian Richards on board. So happy birthday to you, Viv. 156 for 8. There was no big scores in that run chase, but it just shows, Baz, how you can accumulate and slowly get there. It was a fine line, but eventually they got over the line.
You can't look further than Omar Gul, 6 for 24, and spare a thought for him, because he came out second best as Quetta won the game, 156 for 8.
And that 6 for 24, Omar Gul, third best figures in a losing cause. You would think a 6 for 24 would get you home, but it nearly got them home. It was a stunning match, and as I say, they seem to be getting closer and closer. There are better performances. It is shaping up as we get now into the back end of the qualifying rounds for the finals. And there he is, a very happy man, a very passionate man as well. A reminder of tomorrow, 3:30, live from Dubai. It will be Islamabad taking on Lahore. Lahore winless so far unfortunately for them, but they'll be working overtime to turn things around. And United, well, they got themselves going in their last performance. It was very clinical and powerful. And straight after, at 7:30, we'll start our coverage of the Karachi Kings up against Quetta Gladiators, with a lot of momentum, I would think, Baz, from tonight.
Crucial points for Quetta. They're now at 6, Multan still at 9, Karachi Kings with 7, but big victory today for Quetta Gladiators.
Yeah, it's all tight now. There's so many teams that are close. It's hard to pick it at this stage. So we'll take a break, and then we'll be in studio with Alan Wilkins and the presentation with Ramiz Raja.
It's a win they needed. Quetta Gladiators now with 3 wins from 6. They're in joint third there. And remember, it's the top 4 who qualify. And Multan Sultans, that's their second defeat. They're still on top of the table with 9 points, but they could have extended their lead to 4. And of course, this week is a huge week here in Dubai. Well, what drama we had. I'll be talking to Danny Morrison in just a minute. His take on those final closing moments. But let's go down to Ramiz Raja for the post-match presentation.
What a thriller, ladies and gentlemen. And so it's Gladiators who pipped the opponents in almost the last over of the contest. In fact, the second last ball of the day. So fantastic going, Sarfraz and his men. Now to the presentation party. We've got Mr. Sohaib Sheikh, Senior General Manager, Marketing, HBL PSL and PCB. Mr. Syed Nafis, Country Manager, HBL UAE. Mr. Munawwar Khalil, Group Head, HR, Jubilee Life Insurance. And of course, we've got Mr. Nadeem Umar, a beaming Mr. Umar. He's the franchise owner of Quetta Gladiators. Some outstanding performances tonight. The first award is the Jubilee Insurance Best Batsman of the Match Award, $2,500 to Shoaib Malik. Mr. Munawwar Khalil to please present the check. Unbelievable bowling figures tonight by Umar Gul, 6 for 24 in a losing cause. Unbelievable. But he's the Man of the Match Award winner, and so may I invite Umar Gul to please come forward. First sign the ball for the Uber fan. Mr. Sohaib Sheikh will present the HBL PSL Man of the Match trophy. And there's a check to go with it as well. May I ask Mr. Syed Nafis to please hand over the check of $4,500. आइए जनाब उमर गुल साहब, आपकी सारी फ्रस्ट्रेशन, गिले शिकवे दूर हो गए होंगे. आप सोच रहे होंगे मैच खेलूं, कब खेलूं. आज सुबह आपका फिटनेस का भी थोड़ा सा टेस्ट हुआ था, मगर क्या लाजवाब बॉलिंग है. ये क्रिकेट जो है ये रुलाती भी है और हंसाती भी है, नहीं?
जी डेफिनेटली रमीज़ भाई वेट कर रहा था, क्योंकि हमारी टीम का एक कम्बिनेशन बना हुआ था और उसी के साथ सारे मैनेजमेंट और जितने भी प्लेयर्स थे खुश थे कि उसी कम्बिनेशन के साथ खेल रहे, सारे बॉलर परफॉर्म कर रहे थे. तो अनफॉर्चुनेटली जुनैद को थोड़ी से प्रॉब्लम हो गई थी, जिसकी वजह से मुझे मौका मिला. थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट सो फार मैं अपनी बॉलिंग करता रहा और वेट कर रहा था कि बारी मिल जाए और मैं परफॉर्म करूँ.
कितना आसान था या कितना मुश्किल? 6 विकेटें तो ली हैं, तो प्लान और स्ट्रेटजी क्या थी?
नहीं रमीज़ भाई काफ़ी मुश्किल होता है जब आप कम बैक करते हो और इस तरह आपको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है, फिर आप टीम में जगह बनाते हो इतने प्लेयर्स के होते हुए। जो टीम प्लान हमने किया था बिफोर द मैच उसी पे स्टिक रहे और शुएब भाई के साथ बात होती रही, तो मेरे ख्याल से उसी जो प्लान किया था मोस्टली उसी पे हम कामयाब रहे।
हार गए मगर आपकी लाजवाब परफॉर्मेंस थी एंड वेल डन।
नहीं, थोड़ा सा दुख हुआ है डेफिनेटली हारने पे, लेकिन ये है कि अगर जीत जाते तो ज़्यादा मज़ा आता।
चले, हमें तो आपकी बॉलिंग से बहुत लुत्फ अंदोज हुए हम। बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो आपको।
थैंक यू रमीज़ भाई, थैंक यू।
Umar Gul, the Man of the Match award winner, 6 for 24 in a T20 contest. Real special effort. May I invite Shoaib Malik to please come forward. शोएब साहब, मैच का मज़ा आया, हार गए मगर ये था कि एक नेल बाइटर था। बहुत फाइट किया आपने, यानी कि आपकी इनिंग्स के थ्रू ये मैच बना पहले और फिर उमर गुल की 6 विकेटें। सो अफसोस हो रहा होगा कि ये जीत भी सकते थे, लास्ट बॉल तक मैच चला जाए और हार जाए तो अफसोस तो होता है।
बिल्कुल अफसोस होता है, लेकिन वो ग्राउंड की हद तक होता है, क्योंकि हम लोग सारे प्रोफेशनल्स हैं और आई थिंक अगर आप पुरानी चीज़ें साथ लेके चले जाएं तो फिर जो मैचेस आने वाले हैं उसमें भी है वो आपके दिमाग में रहता है, बजाय जो आपके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी आती है आप उसको अवेल करें। नो डाउट सबको जो है जब आप हारते हैं डिसअपॉइंटमेंट ज़रूर होती है, लेकिन यहाँ पे क्रेडिट ज़रूर देना चाहिए क्वेटा की टीम को। दे फॉट हार्ड, मैच चल रहा था ऊपर नीचे आई थिंक, लेकिन प्रेशर सिचुएशन में दे बैटेड वेल।
ये इम्पॉर्टेंट इसलिए विन है उनकी क्योंकि आप फेवरेट साइड इस वक्त हैं और टॉप ऑफ द लीडर बोर्ड भी हैं, तो ये जीत से ऑब्वियसली उनको हौसला मिलता है। आपके हौसले अभी भी बने हुए हैं?
बिल्कुल, हौसले आपके बने रहने चाहिए, चाहे आप हारें या आप जीतें। जीतने से आपके हौसले ज़रूर बुलंद रहते हैं, लेकिन हार एक ऐसी चीज़ है कि जो आपको आपकी गलतियाँ जो है वो ज़्यादा देखने को मिलती हैं। तो
कहाँ गलती ज़्यादा हुई आज के मैच में?
मैं समझता हूँ फील्डिंग एक ऐसी चीज़ थी और वी बोल्ड कपल ऑफ नो बॉल्स और उन पे बाउंड्रीज लगी, वो हमें ज़्यादा कॉस्ट किया। और मैं समझता हूँ 10-15 रन जो थे वो कम थे। लास्ट ओवर शेन वॉटसन ने बहुत अच्छा किया और आई थिंक वो मैच को थोड़ा सा नीचे लेके आए।
ड्यू फैक्टर जो है वो बहुत डिस्कस हो रहा है आजकल। आपकी भी टीम जब मीटिंग्स होती हैं तो प्लान में है कि इसका भी एक फैक्टर इन करेंगे, ड्यू को कितना आप 30% 40% रेट कर रहे हैं अपनी डिसीजन मेकिंग में?
बिल्कुल, ड्यू फैक्टर एक ऐसी चीज़ है कि आप अपना कॉम्बिनेशन देखते हैं, इसीलिए हमने विनिंग कॉम्बिनेशन था। ठीक है, जुनेद थोड़े से काफ का मसल था, लेकिन ब्रावो जो थे उनका कोई कसूर नहीं था, लेकिन हमें एक ऐसा बॉलर चाहिए था कि जो आगे 1-2 ओवर कर सके, इसीलिए हम लोगों ने रॉस वाइटली को जो था साइड में डाला। लेकिन एज़ कम्पेयर टू येस्टरडे, टुडे ठीक है ड्यू है, लेकिन इतनी बुरी नहीं थी कि आप बॉल ग्रिप नहीं कर सकते।
चलें शोएब, बहुत उम्दा फाइट हुई और अगले बहुत सारे मौके हैं।
थैंक यू।
Shoaib Malik from Multan Sultans, Sarfraz Ahmed now the winning captain tonight. सरफराज साहब, इससे अच्छा आप सर विवियन के लिए तोहफा नहीं दे सकते थे?
हाँ, मेरे ख्याल से सर विव के लिए इससे अच्छा और तोहफा और कोई हो नहीं सकता, क्योंकि कल रात में बर्थडे पार्टी सेलिब्रेट की थी, लेकिन इससे अच्छी सर के लिए कोई और सेलिब्रेशन नहीं होगी।
वो उनके गुस्से से भी डर लगता है और वो जैसे सेलिब्रेट करते हैं तो यही लगता है कि कहीं पसलियाँ ना तोड़ दें, वो जितनी ज़ोर से वो जप्पी डालते हैं।
हाँ बिल्कुल, जितनी ज़ोर से वो झप्पी डालते हैं और जिस तरीके से वो ताली मारते हैं, अगेशन जिनको ताली लगती होगी ये तो उनसे पूछना चाहिए। लेकिन ये है कि वो जिस तरीके से मोटिवेट करते हैं, आपको पता है कि एक एक विकेट पर और एक एक रन पर और आखिरी बॉल तक वो लगे रहते हैं कि हम मैच जीतेंगे। बस यही उनका कॉन्फिडेंस है जिसकी वजह से हम लोगों में भी बहुत ज़्यादा मोटिवेशन आती है।
बहुत अच्छा मैच जीते, ये ज़रूरी था आप लोगों के लिए ऐसा मैच जीतना?
जी, आई थिंक बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी था और बहुत अच्छा हो गया हमारी टीम के लिए। आई थिंक मैं क्रेडिट दूंगा नवाज़ का एक छक्का और अनवर अली का एक छक्का, जो हसान ने छक्का मारा। आई थिंक एक एक बाउंड्री की वजह से हम लोग मैच जीते और मैं समझता हूँ यही एक अच्छा साइन होता है कि अगर आपकी टीम इतनी गिरी हुई और ऐसे मैचेस जीतती है तो मोराल बहुत ज़्यादा हाई होता है।
कई हीरोज़ बने, कई विलन्स बने, मैच जो है ये कई तरफ को निकला जा रहा था। आप क्या समझ रहे थे एंड तक कि आप जीत सकते हैं या कि एक स्ट्रोक ऑफ लक चाहिए था?
रमीज़ भाई देखें, लक की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत थी हमें, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से हमारी बैटिंग लाइन आज भी जैसे क्लैप्स की अर्ली ऑन हमारी विकेट्स नहीं गिनी, लेकिन फिर बीच में मिडिल पार्ट में विकेट्स हमने लूज़ की। लेकिन जब आखिरी 3 ओवर में 35 रन रह गए थे तो बस ये था कि शायद कोई 3 बाउंड्रीज लग जाएँ बड़ी और जिसकी वजह से मैच में वापस आ जाएँ। किसी एक प्लेयर ने तो नहीं मारी, लेकिन ये कि बैक टू बैक नवाज़ ने, अनवर ने और हसान ने जो आखिरी हिट मारी, तो आई थिंक ये मैं समझता हूँ कि टीम के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा लकी साबित होगा और आने वाले मैचों में अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस होगी टीम की।
बहुत अच्छा खेले, तीसरे नंबर पे पहुंच गए आप माशाल्लाह से।
हाँ जी, अब अच्छा लग रहा है देख के।
हमें भी बहुत अच्छा लगा, बहुत मुबारक।
थैंक यू।
Sarfraz Ahmed, the winning captain, and that ends the presentation ceremony as well.
Thanks very much indeed. Yes, it's a sort of a bitter pill, isn't it? You take 6 for 24. I'll put that to Danny. Danny Morrison, you take 6 for 24. You don't really want to walk up when your side has lost. Having picked up the man of the match award, you want to win. I mean,
yeah, look, it's not ideal, but that's just the way the game goes. And the beauty of this form of the game is we saw it can do that. It can really seesaw, ebbed and flowed, and all of a sudden you've got the tail enders having to come in and finish the job off. 4 scores of 20. Fascinating, isn't it? 4 scores of 20 for Quetta. But it was those little scores at the end that finished it off.
I just wonder whether Multan have got a bit of a problem here, because they're looking for a bowler to bowl 4 overs. They got Kieran Pollard and Shoaib Malik. Today, they bowled 3.5 and cost 39 runs. So they look to be a bowler short. Hardus Viljoen, the South African, is not playing. What do you think, Danny?
Yeah, I think if you're really honest and blunt about it, I mean, Kieran Pollard's got a bowl better than that. He's got a bowl better changes. He's played a heck of a lot of T20 cricket. He's played all around the globe for the big franchises in this form of the game. And to me, he holds a crucial role. There's no reason why he can't bowl his 2, 3, 4 overs a lot better than he has tonight.
Well, it's a bit of a jolt for the Multan Sultans. They're still leading by 2 points, but of course they've lost some ground today. Now our top wickets brought to you by Tuck. I'm sure it'll feature Umar Gul, Halki Pulki Book, May Halka Pulka Tuck. Danny?
Yeah, look, he used the short ball effectively tonight, because there was Watson having to fetch it from outside off. Comfortable catch, and they really did need this, Multan. But it's the height. Look, it's not a bad height. It's almost shoulder height, and he's got to drag it a long way round, Shane Watson. Good area for Watto. He loves going square. And then this, a little unlucky. I mean, another night that might have actually gone for 6 or gone wider of the field.
For a bowler who bowls fantastic Yorkers and full deliveries, he concentrated on the short ball tonight.
Yeah, and he bowls those fast off-cutters. And let's not forget that too. He also does a bit of purchase with his wrist on the ball, Umar Gul.
Now, the Shan Masood, who was on as substitute fielder, he wasn't that sure whether he caught it or not, but it went upstairs to the third umpire, had a look at it. The soft signal was out, and it was confirmed as out. And that, to me, Danny, the more I see it, the more I think it was a perfect catch.
Yeah, now this one.
So.
Yeah, another vital wicket. Just when, they're set and they're going, they seem to get out right at the most inopportune time with set batsmen. Rousseau again got into the 20s and perished badly.
And it was the 2 deliveries before that. Very slow off change, off pace. Pollard, then, if you're going to pick someone out in the field, don't pick him.
No, not with hands the size of mitts. And yeah, just Nawaz again. They needed to run a ball from there, and it seemed a little bit panicky in that sort of execution there. Shane, smashed the blade. And then this was a cracker. Little paddle around the corner, but who was there? Imran Tahir. He's everywhere. And the owners jumping for joy, and it was all on here. It came right down the way. You guys were talking on comms about let's have a super over. It was looking that way.
And well, they are Umar Gul, fastest to 200 T20 wickets is Saeed Ajmal. 139 matches it took him. Now Umar Gul's crossed that milestone, taking him just 8 more. Lasith Malinga, 149. Sean Tate, the Australian speedster, 151. Sunil Narayan, we go down that list. Yasir Arafat, Shakib Al Hassan, Dirk Nannes, left arm quick. Imran Tahir is there, and Amit Mishra, the Indian leg spinner, right there. So congratulations, Umar Gul, on crossing that 200 wickets. Yeah, brilliant, wasn't it? Brilliant. And I just think it's so difficult for bowlers, isn't it? I mean, go on.
Did you notice on that list how many spinners were on that? They really did think that this form of the game would be the death of the spinner. And it just shows
they're thriving, aren't they?
Pace off the ball, and particularly if you are a wrist spinner or even a good finger spinner. That's what I've been so impressed with Mohammad Nawaz. His flight doesn't have to turn it a lot, but his beautiful deception of pace, flight and guile, all those sort of things make up for a lot, get people out.
Certainly do. All right, we're going to take a little break here. More thoughts from Danny and me after this.